Good evening, all. Welcome to All Night America with me, Polybius of Arcadia. How are you doing today? I just got done with my iconic midnight jog, and I'm ready to play some emulator games today. It's been a while, but here we go. Here we are. It's emulator time, guys. So, I could always change. I could always change it. Something else. I think I might keep it Mario related tonight, though. Hey, David, how are you doing today? Might do, just Mario ASMR, you know how it is. Hold on, 1 second. Set something up. I kind of went live pretty spontaneously. We're getting there. I'll send out a notification for my server here. And I'll get started. Oh. There we go. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Mario ASMR? Yes. You know, just playing some Mario Golf. And you know, who should we pick? Charlie? Plum? Baby Mario? We can't even pick Mario? What the heck? What's up, Lion? How are you doing? BRB? Okay. Okay. Ooh, Toad Tournament. It's the only one we can go to, so let's head on over. This is the perfect ASMR game. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Golfing with Mario. How do I see the course? Okay, that's how I see the course. At a bird's eye view, though? Can I see it at a... Whoa, okay. Use a standard boy. I'm just making sure I know all the buttons. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's get this shot. This is one of those games where I could easily read chat and play at the same time, which is nice. I could keep it, you know, real chill. Real chill. Very zen. Ooh, that was a little bit off, guys. But, I think we can recover. We're on the green, at least.
Nice on!
Nice on? It could have been better. I really don't know how far this thing is supposed to go. Okay, that's easy. Nights into Dreams, ASMR about tingles and helping you relax. What's better than with Dream in the title? Such as LSD Dream Simulator. But yeah, Nights into Dreams is perfect. Are you serious right now? On green? See, would have yelled that if this wasn't an ASMR stream. But, it is. Look at that. We're in... We're really doing pretty bad here. That's okay. We're getting beat by Toad, I think. How could Toad even hold a golf club? How do you figure that might be? Toad's like 2 feet tall. Also, saw the LimeWire thing. Okay, okay. Hoping to incite some flame wars in that one. Just for the engagement farming, you know.
Nice
I really was surprised at LimeWire. This is too short, I know. Oh, never mind, we got it.
Birdie, who's the man?
Hey, I'm the man, I guess. I got an achievement for that, too. And we're moving on up. A bit later in the news, they announced that a while ago. I know, I saw it. I was curious to see what they were up to. I searched LimeWire on YouTube and found them. Ooh, there we go. Got another got an achievement for that. I'll take that. Take that dub. Yeah, I guess I just didn't see a whole lot of YouTube videos on it, so I'm like, oh, okay, let me make a YouTube video on it. See if it goes anywhere. I saw like a couple. But there's always that double dipping. Where am I? Oh, okay. Che? Oh. Oops.
Oh, too bad.
In the rough. Okay. It's been a minute since I've played Mario Golf, guys, so please forgive me. You could also check out Wave Race. You guys ever play Wave Race on the N64? It's a pretty good game. Or Pilot Wings. Hi, if my dad catches me on my phone, I'll have to go. Okay, no worries. What happened earlier? I saw you left a comment. Oh, man, that was like a double bogey. Also, I spurred into DMs because you didn't know what an NFT is. I know it's some rights thing. I know. I'm just trying to get people to, like, talk about it. You know, tell me I'm wrong in the chat, and then some other guy will be like, NFTs? I don't know. And then, you know, basically just farming that YouTube engagement. I had to eat. Oh, okay. No worries. We're playing a bit of, you know, Mario Golf today. Making it a bit of an ASMR stream. I'm gonna try my hand at Mario ASMR. And when I eat, my dad takes away my phone. That makes sense. That's fair, man. I would agree with that. You should eat with your family, even though they suck. Not... even though they, like, are really strict. That's the one thing, you know. It was always nice to you with my family. You are wrong, partly. Huh? I agree with that rule. That's fair. It's only a few minutes anyway. They're all scams. I mean, it's hard to say which ones aren't and aren't a scam to me. Because, like, it's all... I don't know what to say. I just don't think people should get rich quick off of NFTs. Like, think that's a bad investment. I'm just kind of scared away from crypto in general. The only exception being Bitcoin that I would invest in. That's like the only thing. But even then, it's still, you know, kind of scary. I've just, you know, think the stock market's a better option for investment. It's all regulated, I know, boring, but I got burnt. I had like 3 Bitcoin in my wallet, sold it too early, and now like all the FTX stuff is really damning to say the least. You can't trust any exchange. I lost money on... Oh my goodness, what kind of putter is that? What kind of putter is that? Jeez Louise. It's gonna be like a triple bogey. How many am I on? Yeah, it's bad. And this is a short putt. Nomad, don't invest in crypto. I mean, I still have what I had bought in the past, but I'm not buying any more anytime soon. Investment ASMR with Mario Golf. I like it. Oh, that was a bad shot. That wasn't the worst, actually. That's a par 3. Don't try crypto as an investment. Treat it as an investment. Is what's causing the issues. It's supposed to be a currency. Yeah, I get it. And I see it as a worldwide currency. I don't know. I see it as a payment processor.
Nice par.
I don't know. Anyway. 1, 2. Yeah. Back to basics, I say. Just have Bitcoin. It's good. That's about it. There we go. Oh man, I think I hit that tree though. Alright. Yeah, okay. Hopefully, Thirsty's phone doesn't get taken away from him now. That's no good. Dude, that didn't even get into this, like, past the sand pit. That's pathetic. That's no good. Alright, let's shoot it a little bit slower, like, a little bit shorter, not slower. Ah, jeez.
Too bad.
That's good, that's good. This game is harder than I thought it would be. I mean, I played it as a kid, and I was pretty goated at it. It took me a while to get good at it, though. Alright. I'll play a little bit of this, and then I might play, like, Mario World or something. What do you guys think? Let's see. Gonna sink this +3. Ooh. That's no good. Oh, sheesh. Where am I? It doesn't even matter. I'm so far behind. Hole 8. Okay. But anyway. Sorry I'm being stupid, I know, but the question with any crypto anyone should ask, what's its utility? What you could use it for? Yes, sir. Just the exchange of money is good enough for me. The voluntary exchange of currency. Here we go. I think you're right, Lion. I definitely think you're right. Everybody's taking the crypto thing out of proportion and using it for greed instead of good. Ooh, there's a nice shot.
Nice shot.
Thank you, announcer. I agree wholeheartedly.
Nice on.
And nice on. Perfect. Alright. This is a short shot, so we're just gonna do right about there. Should be not nearly enough. Wow, okay. Could have used a little bit more. Could have used a little bit more. Oh, that stinks. You're not here for the amazing golf, though, are you? You're here for the Mario ASMR, which I don't... There's Mario right there, but I don't see him anywhere else, to be fair. He's not here. He was in the intro. The game kind of was like, okay, Mario's in this game, but, you know. Alright, guys, let me see if I can, like... Okay, there we go. Could slice it in our favor. There we go. That's a pretty good shot, I think. Fairway. Okay. So we're gonna have to slice this again. That's a nice shot.
Nice shot.
Ooh, beautiful.
Nice on.
Okay. This is a middle putter, so it's gonna be a pretty strong shot, guys. Here, I'm gonna try like around here. We're gonna see how that goes. Well, good gravy. Good gravy, man. That was sad. That was way too powerful. If you want to really get into those hate clicks, make a comment about AI art. That is actually true. I know I really never really thought about making a video on AI art, but you're right.
Nice par.
Wow, I got par. See, something like in the defense of AI art. I just think it's silly. I don't know. I don't think it's going to replace anything. I think it's going to be a fad and a tool, like a tool for artists to use, but it doesn't... That's about it. I don't know. Art is art. It's subjective. That's a nice on.
Nice on.
Alright, middle putt. Okay, it's looking pretty clean. Not quite, though. Not quite yet. But yeah. Ooh.
Nice par.
Hey, another par. That guy's mouth is weird. I don't think he has a nose. That's why I'm kind of weirded out. Alright, let's slice this a little to the left.
Nice shot.
See, I'm goated on the sticks when it comes to Mario Golf. Fairway, okay. See, the goal here is to get people to go to sleep while watching me, so the average view goes up. No, I'm just kidding. But if that happens, that's fine too. Okay. Not a good shot. Okay, not a bad shot either. It's a tool like anything else, like a tool people can use it for good or bad. And you can call out bad behavior without saying the tech is bad, and you're right. Right. It's kind of like Pokemon. That's how I learned about good versus evil and the nature of what tools are from Pokemon. Jesse and James taught me that. They said the Pokemon is like its owner. Therefore, that's a +2. Jeez Louise. I wish my parents were a bit less strict. I agree with you. 100%. They seem to go overboard on causing you grief for no reason. But just know one day it'll be better. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. That's a fairway shot. I'm gonna shoot it over here. I'm also gonna slice it a bit. Should go pretty far.
Nice shot.
Ooh, baby, look at that. It's a good range. Okay. One day, that will be September 8th, 2028. Almost, man. I mean, it'll be there. It'll be there before you know it. Seriously. Oh, dang, that was kind of a puny shot. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Oof. I don't know about this one. Oh, too far. Hey, what's up, unknown? How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Alright, this is a short putt. I'm gonna have to, like, putt this a little bit further. Yeah, here we go. It's uphill, too, so... Oh, look at that. We just missed it. Just by a little bit. Unfortunately. Now your name is polybiusarcadia. Yes, for... I don't know. I might keep it. I might change it back. Ooh. It still means Polybius, though. All the same. Not peanut butter or anything. But, you know... I think it might be easier for people to call me PB or Peebs, or maybe perhaps even peanut butter if they so choose to call me peanut butter. What's something super controversial to get those clicks? Oh, dude. Politics. Not gonna happen though. Well, it happens quite a lot for me. Look at that red sun. That looks like it's... Mushroom Kingdom is in trouble, guys.
Nice.
I think PB is better than Poly. I think so as well. I think Poly has way too many connotations. Ooh, that's a birdie.
Who's the man?
Wow. You really say that? Jeez Louise. Okay. I think so too. 2 letters instead of Polybius. Been going by that for a while. For a long time, since like 2014. It's the creation of this channel, which you can you check. It was in 2014 if you go to the about page. Pretty cool. What if we even call you PBA? You could. That's also acceptable. My dad is sleeping. I think I hear him snoring. I hear him snoring. Yeah. It's pretty late over there, eh? Well, I mean, it's late here, so... Of course. I should be safe for now. Okay, okay. Good to know. I'm gonna putt this a little bit. Ooh, this might be too much. Oh, okay, we're just battling uphill. Don't wake daddy. You ever play that that, like, what is it? It was this, like... board game called Don't Wake Daddy. That's all I know. They probably don't have that anymore. I don't know. It used to be a thing. I'm sure some of you remember it. Do they still have creepy crawlers? You guys know what I'm talking about? Creepy crawlers. Those little, you take those jello molds and you make creepy crawlers out of them. What's with that emoji thing in your thumbnail? Oh, yes, that is my avatar that I use for my real life videos now. Instead of politics, go ethics, way more fun. That sounds like a can of worms I'm not willing to get into. Ethics. Okay. I can't believe we've been live for like 20 minutes already. It's kind of crazy, guys.
Nice par.
That's a nice par, though. By the way, guys, I'm gonna hit that welcome button.
Welcome.
I appreciate you guys joining in today. Thank you very much. Your channel description say I use no avatar. I might have to update that. Cause you know, I wanted to film some IRL stuff and I can't be without the face mask. Kind of like, you know, MF Doom or Dream minus whenever Dream took off the mask, you know what I mean? I have 5 times the subs of LimeWire. I know, dude. LimeWire is so goofy, it's funny. Like, what are they trying to do? I went onto their website. And I just saw the NFTs. Bruh. It's totally wouldn't get you into trouble to call views of morality stupid. It would get me into mega trouble. Let's be all honest. Hey, what's up, Hypersonic Pleasure? How you doing? Thanks for joining, and welcome.
Welcome.
Alright, this should sink it.
Bogey.
Bogey? That's my sentiment exactly. We're almost done with the first round, guys. Pretty good. I like this game. I like the atmosphere. It's quite nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and slam this thing back here. But yeah, welcome to All Night America. Ooh, okay. Let me go ahead and chip this in here. Oh, too much, too far. Slots, we have some betting going on in the chat. Oh yeah, guys, I'll give away free PB coins today like crazy just because I want to. We'll just hide it and use by using the trolley problem. Good old trolley problem. Used to solve many of internet debates or create them. I can't remember which. That was a bad shot. Bad shot. Alright guys, let me get the stars going. I'll get them going, guys. Spawn game. There we go. Get those stars, guys. Make it happen. We can't see your face in the thumbnail, but we already know you're nuts. Yeah. White shirt, flannel. Sometimes a hoodie. That's about all I wear. I like this emoji. I like that emoji too. I think it's pretty good. Now we got channel emojis too. I added a new emoji thanks to last night's shenanigans. I got the demonetization emoji. You can use it today, guys. Just gotta be a member though. There we go. I hate all emojis. Oh no. Okay, I thought we were gonna go in the drink there. There it is. That's the one. Somebody said to add it. I can't remember who, but it was a great idea. I agreed. I obliged. I'm plus 15 overall right now. This is the last hole of the map. It's the last hole, guys. Did you ever give away member? Not me, but some fellow friends, anybody who can donate can buy gifted memberships for people in the chat. So, yeah, people definitely get gifted member pretty often.
Great round, go.
That was not a great round of golf. That was a pretty pathetic round of golf, actually. But I got XP because these, of course, a sports game has to have an RPG system. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Wait a minute. Continue. What is continue? There's no save data? Oh, I see. That's for like a, you know, if we have to do the, what's Clubhouse? Nah, that's nothing good. There is an actual RPG element for, hold on, I'm gonna pick Baby Mario. This is gonna be crazy. Spawn more game. I will. How about 500k PB coin gets you member? I can't really do that because you can't really gift specific members. Like if I were to like gift a member right now, it might not go to anybody in chat. Likely it would, but sometimes people don't even get it that aren't even in the chat for some reason. I don't even know how it works, but YouTube has not let us buy particular people members yet. Maybe in the future. Hopefully in the future. Okay, here we go in the rough. Wish I could cancel that shot. I wish you can put like a number to how much games you want to spawn. That'd be nice too. I wish there was a bit more custom. Oh, this is gonna be so fast, so furious. Oh no. Paul Walker would be proud. R.I.P. This is going in. That's a bogey on the first one. Ugh. My face exactly. I should not have picked Baby Mario. That was a big mistake. Save and quit. No quit. Just end game. Pick somebody else. I don't want to hear Baby Mario crying because of my bad golfing. Let's play Peach. I don't know if that's any better actually. What about Plum? She sounds normal. My thinking was 1 PB coin equals 1 Venezuelan Bolivar. It's one USD. Yeah, their currency's kind of all messed up, eh? Oh, here we go. Let's see if Plum plays any better. I think Plum is from the Game Boy version of this game, guys, which I almost made a Let's Play on. Yeah, in the summer. I had a few videos ready to go, but I decided to give up on it because I don't think it was interesting enough. Plus, I don't think Let's Plays do well anymore. Anyway, time for me to go home and sleep. Alright, fair enough, Lion. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Let me get up this hill. Our economy isn't doing too well. Let's print more money, said the Venezuelan people. Also said the United States people. Oh man, oh man. That's what we do. That's exactly what we do. Zooming this thing back down to the wire here. Okay.
Nice on.
Here we go. Let's get this birdie putt. Come on, get that birdie. Okay, Plum was a good choice. Plum was a good choice. All around. Okay. Let's go this way. That was a little too short. It's okay though. And not too on target. I'll spur it again some other time. Okay, that sounds fair. Yes, thank you for joining though. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Dude, I don't know if that's the way to go here. Okay, not a great shot, but a shot nonetheless. Shoot your shot. Okay, wait, what was that? Oh, a replay of some sort? I don't want no replay. I just want 500,000 Venezuelan Bolivar coins. That's all I want. It should go in.
Nice par.
That's a par. That's a par. Plum was a good choice. She's happy. Toad Highlands. Okay, here we go, guys. Hole 4. You know what? I really truly do like the music in this game, I have to say. It's pretty relaxing, all things considered. And I might have to check out Pilot Wings later on in the night, because we're only at 2 a.m., guys. 2 a.m. Here, at least, in Cleveland, Ohio. Wherever you're at. Hope you're doing well. Hope the weather's okay. I heard in California there's gonna be some kind of pineapple coming to ravage the state. I hope you're okay. I hope you're safe from the pineapple. I might be covering that storm.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Here we go. Alright. Another shot. It's quite far away, but we're gonna have to make it anyway. Ah, not too bad. It could have been a little less powerful. However, it wasn't too powerful. Let's see if we could sink this shot. Ooh.
Nice par.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That was a clean shot. 2 a.m. already. Oh, it's over here. We've got All Night America. We've got at least 2 more hours to go, guys. And it's gonna be a Mario ASMR extravaganza. Ooh. Let's get it. Not a bad shot at all. I think my message got yeeted by YouTube. My aunt's middle name is spelled like Executors. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yep. That probably... That got yeeted, definitely. For sure. I see where it is, though. Oh my goodness. Alright, nice on.
Nice on.
That's what I'm saying, Mr. Announcer Guy. Nice on. No, not middle, just first name. Oh, let's go. That was a nice clean shot. Not middle, just first name. Oh, okay, okay. Archive Games. Hello, Polly, I'm in the UK. It's daytime over here, then you kind of sound very tired. It's an ASMR stream. I'm trying to be very sultry and, you know, help people sleep if they need to sleep, so I'm not going to do any yelling or anything. Oh, better not go in the drink, guys. Oh, well, that's my first cheap eating the ball. It's the water hazard, guys. And that's alright. We're still here. We're still here, but we gotta make a perfect shot. And we did. I think that's a nice recovery. We should have been putting by now, but it's okay. All things considered. Dude, Plum's kind of goated. Why your voice sounds more calm than usual. Why only now I noticed it. Yeah, put ASMR in the title. Somebody said I should do ASMR, so I figured I might give it a try. You know, do a little bit of a live stream. But she's Persian, and in Farsi it's pronounced with a Z, and it means soft and easygoing. Ah, okay, so it's like 2 different meanings for 2 different languages. I see, that makes sense. So let's go ahead and go through the hills here, guys. Hey Winston, how are you now? Thanks for joining the ASMR stream. We're playing Mario Golf today. Very calm, relaxing. People talking soft is ASMR. That's my kind of ASMR, honestly. I don't like the ASMR where it's like chewing and tapping. That kind of annoys me. See, whenever I go to sleep, I listen to Metal Gear Solid codec conversations, and it puts me right out.
Nice on.
There we go. Is it nighttime? It is currently 2 in the morning, so yes, currently pitch black outside. Here's a bit of a putt. Oh, Plum, you almost had it, girl. You almost had it. So close, yet so far. Bring it back. Run that back. Oh, Plum, we have to talk. Chewing ASMR grosses me out a bit. Yeah, I agree with you. Some people definitely like the ASMR triggers. That's totally fine. Nothing wrong with it at all. However, I do like just dialogue. People talking.
Nice shot.
Not so much whispering, just chill, calmness, you know. Oh yeah, mukbang is like some of the weirdest stuff I've ever seen, guys. I've never seen a Nikocado avocado video ever, but I've seen the Oompaville videos of him. I think I mentioned that a few nights ago, but man, that's such a weird guy, I must say. Almost a perfect shot, but not quite. How's the future? I'm an hour late. The future's pretty chill, pretty zen. I would say channel your energy to the zen state in the next hour. Yeah, his videos definitely aren't relaxing, for sure. I definitely am annoyed by him, but I think he does it for, you know, clickbait and all that. He's gotta, you know, be outrageous and, you know, go super crazy to be super famous, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to yell and scream. I don't think yelling and screaming is going to solve the world's problems. I think double bogeys are even worse sometimes in the world, but that's okay. Plum's got to run it back times 2. We're on the ninth hole, and there is our flag. Now, it's kind of funny making Mario a golfing game.
Nice shot.
I just like soft talking. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm hoping that more people join in from the ASMR tag. I might have to change the title up a bit. Gaming ASMR, sleep instantly, fall asleep instantly, something along those lines. Does Nikocado Avocado have diabetes yet? Yeah, that's confirmed. He's already had 2 heart attacks, so... yeah. It's not good. And he knows it. He knows it, man. Oh, Plum, you were so close, but honestly, I don't think you could have done much. Let's sink it.
Nice par.
That's a par. I'm gonna change the title real quick. Okay. I'm gonna change up the title. People can survive heart attacks. Yeah, they can survive heart attacks, but I mean, for older people, it's not so easy, you know. Young people can survive them, but they shouldn't be having them. My neighbor did at 84. Dang, that's a pretty crazy surviving rate too. 84 years old and surviving from that. That's pretty strong there. But still, that's sad. I want to stay healthy, guys. I want to be healthy. I mean, I run every single day. I haven't missed a single day, not even on Christmas. So, I suggest you guys be healthy too, because we only have one life here, at least as far as I know. We could be like the Hindus could be right, you know, they could be reincarnation. Oh, dang it. There we go. Okay, we're gonna sink this hole. He's 85 right now. Good on him, good on him. Staying alive. Hole number 11. Man, the music's so chill in this game, guys. I wonder if it's just chill in the GameCube version, because I do have the GameCube version of Mario Golf, but you know what? I never really played it to begin with, ever. Which is strange, because I really like the GameCube. I thought it was a great system. What do you guys think about the GameCube? Did you ever play one?
Nice.
That's a nice shot too. What a wonderful shot. Okay. Gonna chip it there. Oh, it's a little too far. It's a little too far. A maximum head explosion would be instead of their brain being blown out, it's their entire head. Dang, that's gruesome. That's pretty gruesome there, unknown. Oh,
Nice par.
that was a nice sink. I had a GameCube and I sold it to for $7 to GameStop. Aw, man. You should have kept it, man. That's okay though. There's always emulators. We didn't have the cord though. Ah, okay. Nah, it'd be one big confetti explosion. I guess if it was an E-rated emoji, like if the head explosion was to happen out in real life, if it was E-rated, you know, the head would just explode, but confetti would come out instead of like stuff that you would expect to come out of a head if it explodes. Oh. See, I normally would be concerned about talking about exploding heads during ASMR, but with the rise of true crime podcasts and the popularity of that kind of stuff, well, people like it, so if we did, it would probably be $6. The GameCube is great. I had one for quite a while. That's way too fast, Plum. Plum. Dang. That's okay, guys. On green, though. Alright, we're gonna shoot it here. Man, what is a true crime podcast? Well, it's a podcast where they talk about, like, murders and, you know, all kinds of cult stuff and, you know, famous kind of serial killers, stuff like that. And, you know, the ladies love it. Ladies love it. Not gonna lie, I don't know why, but the ladies love it. Yeah, seriously. Just, go up to any woman about my age and ask them what their favorite true crime podcast is, and they'll tell you. Okay. Here we go. Alright, one of these, one hole to sink them all. There we go. That's a good par. That's a strong par. I broke my favorite mug now that I have to get a new one. Oh dang, dude, what kind of mug was it? What kind of mug did you lose? Sorry for your loss of mug. I have a favorite mug. It's got my hometown on it, which I can't say on stream, but it is pretty cool. I use it for tea, specifically green tea. The kind of green tea that you would see on a golf course. My favorite mug says, "Check me out." Welcome back, David. Thanks for joining, and welcome.
Welcome.
I realize the welcome sound is kind of loud. This is a long putt, so we're gonna try and we end up short. Wow, it's the one time we end up short on one of those, like, strong boy putts.
Bogey.
That's a bogey. Well, what can you do when you live in a shoe? We're going to the next one. Oh man, what kind of mug are you gonna get now? Are you gonna replace the mug? Maybe I should make a Polybius of Arcadia mug. What do you think, guys? What could it say? I like the golf claps. 20 meters. Okay. Watch, we're gonna slice this bad boy up a little bit. I'd buy that. I might have to make it one day. I have shops set up for my account, but I probably wouldn't sell it for much more than it costs to make, so I'd have to like figure that out. So whenever I do that this year, I broke this guy's confidence when I roasted him today. What'd you say?
Nice heart.
I'm going to replace the mug. It was a Sonic mug. Okay. Dang, the Sonic mug broke. Did it have the little porcupine or the hedgehog spines on the back? Cause that would have been a cool mug. Oh, you want to send a cartoon heart emojis? Nah, you two be making realistic heart emojis. That's right, don't you forget it. You two's making those real reels. But I have a funny thing I could have done with him. It was just kind of messed up. Oh, it's a long story. Well, I do have a couple hours, so if you want to share it, you feel free. This might not go far. Oh, right over the tree. Okay, it wasn't the worst. I'm gonna set the mug in Discord. Okay, sounds good. I'll take a look. Let me head on over to the general chat and have a look-see. Okay, guys. Gonna chip this thing a little bit. Oh, a little too far. Too much power. Nah, it doesn't, but if it did and broke, it would be spiky. Ah, okay, okay. That's, I guess, very on brand with Sonic. Who is this David in your username? I think it's him. He likes gaming. Oh, come on, Plum. Come on, Plum. So close. Jeez, man. That's a double bogey. Not a problem, though. We're gonna go on to the next zone, which is the second to last. So, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I'm gonna keep on playing this for, you know, all night long. I'll be playing ASMR Mario games. It's David from Metal Gear. This kid made 132 comments making fun of me, and then he was telling me I'm poor. He lives in Bangladesh, I found out. So I said in my head, while improving on my life, you're making the shirts I'm wearing. Dang. That's a tactical nuclear strike, man. Man, don't worry about the haters. Is that the hater you were talking about earlier? Oh, come on, sink it, Plum.
Nice heart.
Well done. Perfect. It's pretty good though. I think some of my shirts are made in Bangladesh too, so you can you can give him my regards too. Oh, there we go. Perfect shot. Not really a perfect shot, but we're close. We went beyond the limits of our imaginations, and into the sky we will fly, fly, fly. Alright, guys. Get ready for the old slice and dice. That was a bad shot. That was a really bad shot. But, you know, we're back on the green. Okay, nice on. Perfect on. This is a birdie putt. I like how they say shh in the song. That's great. Wow. Plum kills it, girl. You're killing it, girl. We're still in not a great shape right now. Look at Ken. Look at Ken in first place. He's made par every single time except for one time. I'm gonna drink from this every time I win something, says David. And I see the mug. Check me out. I think it's great. But if I said that, I'd have gotten demonetized. You're right. Probably right. Yeah, just let the haters hate. It's no good. It's always just them
Here we go.
being awful. 3 points to the next course? Oh, we have to get points? Wait a minute, characters play another character. If you win, you could use that character. And look guys, the silhouette, who could it be? I'm gonna let you guess and I'll be right back in 1 minute. Give me 1 minute guys for more ASMR. Please stick around, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So, is that the Luigi guy? I think it's Luigi guys, I don't know. We're gonna try and, you know, fight him. Here he is guys. And in the spirit of golf, I got myself an Arizona iced tea from the famous golfer Arnold Palmer. He makes a good tea. Okay, let's see. It's not me, Metal Gear Solid David. Oh, that's your legal name. That's like if PB Arcadia named himself Polybius likes coffee mugs. But it's okay. He likes gaming. I also got a thing of cheese, guys. Miss Arcadia brought me some cheese a couple nights ago. She knows I like cheese. Oh, dude. It is Luigi.
Nice shot.
It's pepper jack, guys. What's your favorite kind of cheese? What do you like most about cheese? We could just start with what's your favorite.
Nice shot.
I like Swiss. I'm a cat with a mustache named David who likes gaming.
Nice on.
What's your opinion on pho, the Vietnamese soup? I never tried it, so I can't really comment on it. Monterey Jack's really good. Monterey Jack's goated. I might have to go to a Vietnamese restaurant, guys, and make a video called, like, I try pho for the first time.
Nice approach.
I think that would be pretty good. Guys, this is gonna be a really, really tight shot. Dang it. Yeah, LimeWire is definitely scamming, guys. NFTs, don't buy NFTs. Miss and lose. Oh. Okay, so this is like a 10-course thing. Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna close up this cheese for a moment. And hit the ball. Yeah, guys, LimeWire is a bad deal. They used to be goated.
Nice on.
We used to get all kinds of free stuff from LimeWire. Look at Luigi's strategy here, guys. Pretty crazy. Hold on, guys. I have an idea.
Nice on.
Would you guys like some stars? Perhaps? Maybe? May I interest you in a star or two? Oh no, it's not nearly far enough. Pho is 9 out of 10, just expensive and hard to make. Yeah, I didn't know what goes into pho. Like, what's in the soup? Is it like tofu or something? I usually make my food. Yeah, we got a par, guys. Miss and lose. Luigi can't miss. Yeah, it's always going to be way more cheap to make your own food than to order it somewhere. Which is fine. You know, saves you money. Saves you a lot of money. Not particularly one that I'm following too well. I go out to eat a lot because I don't make my own food all that much, you know. Being a streamer, and yeah, it's tough. Just gotta wake up and either stream or eat or choose the fastest one. You know, I could just go make some peanut butter and jelly or something, but you know, I'm not a big fan of peanut butter and jelly. I like chicken sandwiches. You guys like chicken sandwiches? I like cheese.
Oh no.
Alright, let's go. Alright, here comes another shot. See how close we can get to the on, or the green for the on. Okay, we're on. It works. It's on the fairway. That's alright though. So yeah, maybe a Vietnamese restaurant video sometime soon, guys. You know, summer's coming around the corner really, really quick, and I can't wait. Personally, I can't wait for summer, guys. Seriously, can't come soon enough.
Too bad.
Chicken quesadilla is awesome. I love chicken quesadilla. I like queso too. The cheese. No, it's rice, noodles, some basil, bean sprouts, thin cut beef, and the broth is usually bean broth. Beef bone broth. I'd give it a try. That sounds pretty good. Oh, guys. Almost. I got a flag shot. He missed. Luigi can't golf. Luigi can't golf. Luigi's not goated on the sticks.
Mamma mia.
I can't wait because I was born in summer. Same here, same here. Plus favorite meal?
Bogey.
Burrito. Burritos, dude, for sure. Pho is really good for you? Oh yeah, I'd imagine it would be. It sounds pretty healthy. I think it would be pretty healthy. I'd give it a shot for sure. I definitely want to become a travel YouTuber too. Like, I want to do that, man. I want to travel. Not too far, because I don't like being away from home too much, but... Well, I just want to get away to like another city, try some new food, make a video on it. You know how it is. Perfect shot. Right down the middle. My two favorites are shrimp and garlic bread and pork chops and fries. Yeah, kind of like a vlogger. Yeah, but just with like food vlogger, or just like whatever I see out on the road. And I try to do that too, you know, to the best of my ability. Because I do those IRL streams sometimes. And they're a lot of fun. They are a ton of fun, actually. That's why I gotta get into it. See if I can get some donos. People pay for my trips. Favorite meal is schnitzel. It's like schnitzel, but we didn't steal a recipe from another country.
Too bad.
Schnitzel. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, that's fair. I read it wrong initially. Oh, that was too powerful. That was too powerful. On green. Okay. I gotta remember what I'm playing here. Gotta remember that I'm playing against a computer and I'm trying to unlock Luigi. So, This is gonna be a long shot. Man, I could just kiss that one goodbye. That's not good. We're in a situation, guys. You just have to putt. Oh man, we're so close. We're so close. Yet so far away. Just a question, but will you ever have future mod spots? Yes, in the future for sure. Whenever I have a lot more viewers. Yes, indeed. Oops. So, I don't know. I guess it depends when. Whenever I blow up, guys. Whenever. I know it's gonna happen. I know this channel is gonna blow up. I have a feeling in my bones. Schnitzel. I'm sorry. I've never had it before. I don't think I've even had schnitzel before. Incoming. Okay.
Nice on.
Good on here.
Nice on.
Okay, we're both on the green here. He's looking for a birdie. Dude will get it.
Birdie. Yeah. All right.
Not good. Bad, bad, not good.
Nice.
Okay, we tied him at least. At the very least, we tied the man. Here we go. We'll see him shoot first. This is on the N64, by the way, guys. I remember asking for this game for my birthday. And I did indeed get it. Now, what was cool about this game, guys, there was a Game Boy version too. And you could, like, lock the Game Boy version on to the N64 version. Not unlike Sonic and Knuckles. And you could, like, unlock characters that way. It was pretty awesome. Alright, we need Luigi to mess up. Looks like he screwed up a bit. That was a better shot than Luigi's. Sink to win. Okay, guys, here we go. Needs to be a powerful shot. Oh my goodness. I goofed up, guys. That was too powerful. That was too powerful. We're gonna tie.
Bogey.
Dang it. You got a bogey. I'm gonna get a bogey. PlayStation versus Xbox versus Nintendo. I say Nintendo. I screwed up, guys. That was a big mistake. I goofed. Dang it. Well, the thing about Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo, I put Nintendo in their own league. They, I wouldn't buy a Switch for anything other than first-party games, if I'm being honest. Or games that are only on the Switch. Like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Breath of the Wild, stuff like that. Anything else, I would buy for computer. But since computer's not really part of the conversation, I would prefer Xbox. For me, for consoles, it goes Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. I think that's a fair... I don't know. It works for me.
Too bad.
Wow, he got hit in the bunker, guys. That kind of sucks on his part. Oh, man. So you said a laptop that came out is more better than a PS5? Does the computer have more storage and better graphics? Yes. It'll have both. It'll cost more than a PS5 though. But not by a whole lot more. Maybe a couple $100. $300. This is a bad shot. I goofed up so bad. Luigi wins by doing nothing. We're gonna try again. Oh wow. Hold on now.
Nice shot.
I'm broke, so I'll take the PS5. That's fair. My grammar is more better than you, JK. Who cares about that stuff? Eh. Grammar. We goofed. We got done goofed on, guys.
Here we go.
We're gonna try something else. Training? Mini golf? Fun and simple golf. Let's try this. Let's give it a go. Man, playing golf and not even the fun putt-putt version. That's what I'm doing now. I forgot it existed. This is awesome. Welcome back, line. That's a hole-in-one. That's a hole-in-one. That's Riz. Write it down. What? Dude, what is this? Clearly they didn't test this out of, like... This looks like a beta or something. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep. See you next time. Thirsty? I'll see you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it as always. Oh, man, it missed. Spoke a little too soon. But I'm gonna expect my trolling controls, you know? Trolling controls you now. Brew? That's okay. We just got another par. We should have got another hole-in-one, but I don't think that's possible. I just find it kind of weird that all the holes are just shaped like the number. See, like...
Oh, too bad.
Dude, Toad, get off my case, man. Alright, guys, we're gonna set the shop. Now, if only we can get you to play good games. Oh, like World of Warcraft? I was thinking about it. Might go back to the old WoW. After I actually don't know when. But this isn't about games. This is about going to sleep instantly. ASMR stream. It's a +2, guys. I'm kind of going ham on this cheese. I should stop. Let me close it up again. Alright, one more pepper jack. When we'll meet Miss Arcadia. She's been in my videos before. She was actually in there last night. Well, 2 nights ago. If that's what I gotta do to finally play a game with you, I think I'll play Turtle WoW. Do it. Do it. I mean, it's good for streaming. That much I know for sure. You should go download it. I could play it later tonight. Maybe. I don't know. Ollie said we won't have to get him to 100k 4K subscribers, then we'll meet her.
Nice par.
Base reveal when? When I'm a millionaire. When I have the money to go buy a house in the woods. Let's see. Which I probably could do now if I wanted to, but... Moving? Nah. I want a house in the woods with a pool. You know what I mean? But for now, it's gotta be what it is. It's gotta be what it is now. Oh, come on. Roll in. Come on, roll in. Oh.
Nice par.
Done up like Dream, who hyped it up to be bullied. I know. It is true. I think Dream should have just kept the mask on. Just for, you know, to help people like me, help people like us. Let us know we have a chance. If we don't want to show us ourselves, if we just want to use the power of our voices instead of the power of our faces, sometimes isn't all that powerful.
Nice par.
This is a good iced tea, guys. I'm drinking iced tea. This is the dumbest mini golf stage I've ever played. I don't like it. Let's go to endgame. Alright, guys. You lurk in the dark. I lurk in the dark. Yes, indeed. Okay, guys. I think we're gonna try a different game. Another ASMR game. What do you guys think? I'm thinking Pilot Wings. Pilot Wings 64. It's another one of those games where I could play and read chat. It's pretty slow. We've been here for about an hour and 12 minutes. I could just watch this intro all day, guys. Oh yeah, dude. Just listen to that song. Listen to that groovy soundtrack in the background. I was talking about this game in my PSN 64 video. Let's try the hang glider. Who do we pick? Lark? That's just Nestor, by the way. Best midnight snack? Cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Always and forever. We'll go with Goose. Actually, no, we'll go with Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Holiday Island. Okay. Let's give it a go. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to play this game, really. I'm gonna have to hit the wind tunnels here. See what I mean? Always got cheese on deck, though, for real. Oh, goodness, jeez. Can you not beep in my ear, please? Speed decreasing. How do I become speedier? How do I become speed? This isn't... I don't know how to play this game. Okay, Hypersonic. I'm not sure. This game beeps too much. I don't like it. I don't like this game, how it beeps a lot. Let me just... I don't know how to play it properly. Hint. Be sure to press A when you land, and this decreases the speed under 50 km for an easier landing. Ruins ASMR. I know, that's kind of like why I don't want to... If I could turn the beeping off, that would be wonderful. Let me see if there's like a option. I doubt there is. Nah, there's just the title screen. Oh, wait. Sound. Oh, we actually might be able to do this. Sound effects. This might work better. No sound effects, but that's okay. Okay. Sorry about the ruining of the ASMR. Holiday Island. One test to go. Okay, guys, here we go. Give it a go. I don't really know how hang gliders work. I think I'm just supposed to, you know... Yeah, that actually works, guys. Okay, okay. It's kind of crazy, though. Okay. I mean, we're not getting the... Well, yeah, we are. Speed is decreasing. I don't know. This game's kind of sussy. I might just play Wave Race instead. That's a little bit more easier to understand. Never really got that game as a child either. Okay, bringing it back to N64 times. Hey Hero Wither, how are you doing? Hope your day's going okay. You've joined the ASMR stream. Oh, wait a minute. Is it not displaying properly? Give me a second, guys. Oh, yeah, it is. It's playing. Okay, now. I really like the soundtrack here, by the way. Championship. Let's do it. Normal? Yeah, we just want to be normal today, guys. We're just gonna warm up.
Select your watercraft, please.
Who do I pick? A Stewart? M Jetter? D Mariner? Oh, man, he thick. Wow, okay. Well, I don't know. Let's go with M Jetter. He sounds cool. Guys, it's Dolphin.
Dolphin Park.
Okay. I would put the Among Us emoji, but I'm not a member.
Warm-up time. Follow that dolphin.
Follow that dolphin, huh? Where's the dolphin? I totally lost him. I can't follow the dolphin if I don't know where he's at.
To start racing, select Start the Race from the pause screen menu.
Oh man, I love the sound effects in this game. I love the music. I love the visuals. No dolphin? Normal 6 rounds. Look at those people in the crowds. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do it.
Get ready for the first race.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, Milk? Welcome to the ASMR stream. Today I'm going to be playing very relaxing games in the middle of the night here, so you guys can enjoy the sultry sounds of my voice and overlaid with Nintendo 64 soundtrack. Welcome, Milk. I hope you're doing well. How did you sleep, Milk? Oh, here we go. I think I missed one, but that's okay. I'm in 3rd place out of 4. That's pretty bad. I mean, that's like getting a D on your test. Like a D-, you know, it doesn't really help your grade. It might as well be an F at that point. BRB? Okay. No worries, David. I'm gonna try and get the last one here. You know, the Wave Race GameCube game was also a great game. I really like that one. I'm pretty sure I have it too. One thing I haven't done lately is give out PB coins. So I should do that soon. I really should. I'm trying to get into 1st place real quick though, guys. 1st place, if you're not 1st, you're last. It's... Guys, I almost passed him. It's lap 3. Got him, guys. Last night I got like 4 hours of sleep because I woke up like for 30 minutes because of a stupid really bright blue light from my monitor. I got like 4 hours of sleep. Dang, man. That's not a whole lot of sleep, really. That's okay, though. Hopefully this stream can help you brighten your day. Let me take a sip from my can of tea. Can of tea, can of tea. It's for me.
And got 7 points.
I got 7 points, guys. It's wonderful.
Move on to the next.
And on the 5th, I go back to school. My condolences, sir. That is tomorrow.
Welcome to Sunset
You're
Bay.
not alone, though, Milk. A lot of my viewers are going back this week, either tomorrow or Thursday. But, you know what that means? Summer's around the corner. And that means school. Well, I don't know about Europe, but over here at least we get that summer break. So hopefully you have that to look forward to. It's only a few months away, actually. Oh my goodness, I'm taking 3rd. I could see why Mario Kart was more popular than Wave Race. I'm pretty sure this was one of the launch games on the... Oh, let me try that. Let me try it. Restart circuit. The entire circuit? When you get summer holiday, it usually starts in June. Usually starts early June. Or, sometimes even earlier. I guess it depends. Oh. I like how the, jet skis can go underwater. I think that's pretty awesome. Pretty goated, honestly. I want a jet ski. Hopefully I can get enough YouTube money to buy a jet ski. I'd have a lot of fun with it. I would use it responsibly too, you know, I wouldn't go underwater with it or race it irresponsibly, you know, do crazy things like that. Like this. That would be fun though if I could. But I wouldn't. That's illegal. We're max power, but that's okay. We actually kind of messed up. 3rd place. Best lap? I doubt it's the best lap, guy. We could play another game, but this one is the most relaxing out of the few that I know.
You finished 3rd and got 2 points. Pretty good.
That's not that good, actually. I'm still quite tired and my eyes are quite sore.
Move on to the next.
That's no good, man. Hopefully,
Drake Lake.
you know, get some water in ya. Make it some skim milk. Put the water in there.
Watch the signal.
And get hydrated, you know.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. I know this soundtrack all too well. It really doesn't sound like a Wave Race song. Yet I've been through worse. True. We'll power through this one. Okay. Going right. We haven't missed any yet, and we're still in 1st, so we still have a chance. We still have a chance. Lap record. Wonderful. Just gonna go downstairs and mix some water with some peach drink. It's quite good for some reason. It sounds good. I like water and peach drink. I mean, I'm down for that. I wonder if the CPUs... Hold on, my cats are being aggressive towards each other, so I have to break that up. It's annoying, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You see, one of my cats likes to sleep on my computer. Well, actually, both of them do. They fight over, you know, who gets to sleep on. It's pretty funny. But I have to break it up. Ah, look, guys, the sky is clearing now. Blue skies in these territories, in these waters. We're on the last lap, which means we're gonna be there soon. Got hit by the buoy. I think buoy's a funny word. I like low polygons. Low polygon video games are just the best.
You finished 1st and got 7 points. Great race.
Hey guys, we made it to 3 AM by the way. I hope you're all having a good time tonight listening to ASMR.
To the next round.
We still have some time to go. Quite a little while.
Welcome to Marine Fortress.
We have about 2 hours left still, if we keep this up. So stick around.
2, 1.
Okay.
Everybody behind you.
This one's a little bit more wild, guys. We're seeing choppy waters. We're seeing all kinds of crazy things.
Looks like trouble.
Yeah, that was actually bad trouble, guys. Where am I going? Oh, they're going this way. They kind of tricked me. I thought I was going to get through a secret door or something, but that wasn't the case. It was never the case in my favor. So what we're going to have to do is just pass these fools again. These are some absolutely dangerous conditions. I would not suggest doing this in real life. Especially making a race out of it. This is super dangerous. Somebody could die. But now that we know that trap door isn't really a door, we're just gonna move on up to first place like we own the place. Like we do. So we own the game. Actually, I really don't own this game. It's unownable. We're gonna make a turn. The buoys are gonna tell us which way to go. It's a beautiful thing, really. Welcome back, Milk. We're almost done with this circuit. It's one nice circuit. I remember buying this game back in the day. Renting it at the very least. It was just one of those games where you kind of just rented, you know. Never did you want to buy it. It might have been the fourth one.
You finished first.
Usually in the Nintendo world, maps come in fours for racing games.
Move on to the next round.
There's another round.
Welcome to Port Blue.
Port Blue, huh? Give me 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back to take care of something. Oh. Let me just go ahead and pause the game first. Okay, be right back. Such a good soundtrack. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but it's like, it's very catchy, guys. We're gonna get going here again in a minute. Just had to scoop some litter. Oh, let's see. I've got a water with some juicy peach and raspberry mixed in. It's like 95% water, 5% that drink. I forgot the name. It was something Creations. Peach Creations. Sounds pretty good. I mean, I'd try it. I'd give it an honest try. Oh, here we go inside of the tunnel here. Oh, okay. Can't make a turn that fast. These levels are getting harder and harder. We're definitely gonna miss with that one. Hopefully the rest of the team misses it too, because we need to get powered up here. It looks amazing, tastes amazing. It might be a UK only brand though, that's what I wonder. Am I gonna have to import it? I have to go to Amazon.com. You know what I did import from the UK? penguin chocolate cookies. They were like chocolate cookies. Have you ever had a penguin? I'm sure you have. It's like super popular over there. And they're pretty legit. I wholly recommend it. Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you doing? Thanks for joining the ASMR stream. We're currently racing kind of frantically through this boat here. It's a little bit chaotic, if I must say. But, you're good. That's good to hear. You start soon, school soon again, Jay? We're talking about when everybody starts school again in the chat just a few moments ago. Never heard of it. Must be an England or Wales thing. It might be. It might just be an England thing. The guy that told me to try it was from England. So, well, this is the third lap, which means it's a finish. I start on the 9th. That's pretty good. You still have some time. Cherish that time while you can.
You finished first and got 7 points.
Wonderful. We're doing pretty well for ourselves, guys.
Next round.
We're moving on to the next round.
Welcome to Southern Island.
Southern Island. It's a beautiful place, I'd say. I start on the 5th. Ah, okay, yes. Tomorrow, technically. I wouldn't want to call it tomorrow either. That just gives it more immediate urgency. You want to call it the 5th. Trick your brain into, you know, think you're having more time. I get it. I'm right there with you. But once you're an adult, you know, they'll work you to the core. They'll make you work on Christmas. At least they make me work on Christmas. But mostly because I volunteer for it. And I'm on the night shift. Plus, I don't know. But, uh-oh. This is a really bad beat, guys. I'm in 2nd place, and I probably can't catch up because I'm too ungoated. Can I go around? Yes, I can. That's good to know. I might be able to catch up. Luckily my worst days are Monday and Wednesday. What's going on Monday and Wednesday? Oh man, I got knocked off of my jet ski, guys. My Kawasaki jet ski. Hashtag not sponsored. The announcer's kind of mean at times. Ah, dang it. I wonder if I can still win this one if I just get like 3rd or something. The overall race. We're gonna try and catch up though. Looks like we have some rubber band tactics, courtesy of Mario Kart. Oh wow, that didn't actually go so well. I actually kind of fell down there. Wonderful, man. Okay, here we go. Going through these buoys like this. My dad got a contract until the mid of 2023. Yet it was cut short on the 14th in December, and the guy was just firing people left and right. Fired my dad, who worked as a good, as 5 people in one. Dang, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. That's always awful. It's happening everywhere, unfortunately. It's 34 points, though. We're good. Good on this championship. Wow, look at these dinguses. Look at these low polygon dinguses. Look at Big Chungus over there. I mean, jeez, man.
Congratulations!
Thank you. So that was one race. Oh man, you gotta love the soundtrack. It sounds like a PBS public news broadcast. Total point ranking. Okay, Okay, I guess we're gonna have to watch this. We can't skip it, but I'm fine with that. Challenge the next.
To the next class.
Oh, okay, perfect. I always wanted to be a part of the next class. Okay, we're gonna do what we always do. There we go. That's me.
Wave race.
What's the next class?
Select your watercraft, please.
Okay, I will. What's the next thing? The championship? Normal 6 rounds? I don't think this was what I signed up for, guys.
Beach.
Okay, let's pick a different game. What looks, chill? Remember when you see a character that looks really funny in a game or looks really sussy that someone had to model that? You're right. Human hands made those characters. Human hands. We need something slow-paced. Racing is too fast-paced. You know, I always wanted to do something like, what can we do? South Park. That game is terrible. Go up. Oh man, it's bad when I run out of games. South Park, it's just a bad game. I don't know why I have it. I might have to go back to golf. Invented in Scotland, I reckon. I think that's where golf came from. Oh, virtual pool? Virtual pool sounds pretty chill. Let's see how chill it is in the grand scheme of things. Oh yeah, Pokemon Snap is kind of chill, but I don't like how Professor Oak judges me. We call it pool here, not billiards. Oh, the soundtrack is terrible. Terrible, I must say. Talking about South Park, creators said Satan was Scottish. Really? That sounds ridiculous. Star Soldier, that looks cool. I've never seen that game before. Stan. Oh, Stan, not Satan. Oh, my bad. Stan.
Me, Mario.
I didn't know that, actually.
Hello.
I've had Dragon Quest treasures for under a week and I've got 101 hours on it already. There we go. This game's chill. Unintentionally chill. I have an addiction, clearly.
Please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Super Mario 64. A week has, many days, many hours. Half a baker's dozen of days. I always didn't like this intro. I always thought it was too long. Oh yeah, I also have to, what's the Z button? That's the Z button. Here we go. I could just stay in this castle for a long time and just chill here. 24, 48, 72, 94, 116, 136, 158, bro. That didn't show up in the chat, but it did show up in the video. In the stream chat. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. For two-thirds of your week, Jay, you were playing Dragon Quest. Wow, you're smack in the middle of who cares? Let's just go. Alright. We all like a Mario game, don't we? We all like the Mario Brothers. Okay, there we go. I'll take that coin. Man, it feels like I'm playing Sonic Frontiers again, but I'm not. What's Dragon Quest Treasures for? I've never heard of it. I mean, I've heard of Dragon Quest, but not Treasures. That's almost on par with my gambling addiction. Gambling's no good. There's 3 red coins. I don't know how many red coins we're gonna get. Treasures is on the Switch. Ah, okay, okay. Is it a free game? Or is it like a, you know, one of those paid games that are becoming more and more rare? Because, you know, those are the games that are mostly complete sometimes. Sometimes they'll sell you a half-complete game and expect you to buy the rest. Not IRL gambling. True, true. Also, I made the slot machines bigger on the avatars, so you could see what you get better. I made them like twice as big. So there's that if you guys want to gamble, use the slots, whatnot. Okay, it's not free, it's not free. So what kind of game is it? Is it like an RPG, like a Dragon Quest game usually is? I'm the big bomb, lord of all blasting, blah 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 blah, who cares, let's fight. You know, I could just play Metal Gear Solid. That game is pretty much ASMR, I don't have to say anything. Or I could watch videos of people playing Metal... Whoa! I guess I goofed a little bit there. Don't throw me off, bomb, don't throw me off. You could watch a speedrun of it. Remember when games put like 20% of the full game in a demo, and now it's just like the first level? I know. Some games on the PC like basically had half the game back in the day, like Doom, you know, they gave you a lot of it for free. Then they were like, well, if you like the game, buy the rest, and people obliged, they did. This is one of those crazy games. I haven't played this game in a long while. Not too long of a while. Maybe like 3 years. Live action combat, and you go around finding treasures, and those treasures consist of statues of heroes from past Dragon Quest games, and Sword and Shield, basically most of the stuff from the past games. And you can recruit monsters. Sounds like Pokemon.
Let's go.
It's gonna be like Koopa the Quick. I'm gonna wreck Koopa the Quick. Guaranteed. It's better than Pokemon. I believes you. I believes you. Alright, let's do it, guys. Let's race Koopa the Quick. This isn't the most sleepiest music of all time. Maybe I should consider my games again. Metal Gear Solid's looking pretty good. Might just put on a long play of it. And it's pretty funny of a game too. Lots of stuff. Lots of good dialogue. In the demo, there's 1% of the full game, and that 2 minutes long of a AAA $120 game. I know, it do be like that most of the time now, guys. Unfortunately, it's like that, where you just charge you so much money for a full game now. I don't like it. That's why I'm playing emulators. It's free. And it's good. It's better sometimes, most of the time. Actually, Koopa the Quick's gonna catch up to me, you know. There's a lot of whistling going on right now. I'm trying to filter it out with my voice. I don't like it. I don't like it this late at night, guys. We're gonna beat Koopa, though. I did say I would obliterate him. And I was just about to obliterate him, but I got kinda owned. There we go. 117. I've beaten that record before. That's not a record. That's no record. That's a schmeckard. That's a Deckard Kane. Does ever play Diablo? You know who Deckard Kane is? Here we go. What's up, Koopa? That's no record, but it's a personal best. Sure is. Hey, watch out with the camera, man. Okay. Alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're gonna look at PlayStation games for a second. PlayStation 1 specifically. Something has to be very chill. What could it be? It's probably going to be something like Bushido Blade or, you know, Castlevania would have a good runners-up for that kind of thing. Chrono Cross is a good pick, but that's an RPG. I don't want to start an RPG, you know what I mean? I could try Cool Borders. I think that has licensed music. Croc is a croc. I don't like croc. Digimon, that's kind of goated. What do you guys think? Digimon? I don't know. We have a lot of stuff to pick from. I got like every game on here. Almost every game. Gran Turismo. Ooh. Talk about a good game here. Gran Turismo. Play some UN Squadron for the Super Nintendo. Okay. That's actually an okay idea. UN Squadron. Let's go. Did I miss you? Not yet. There we go. Almost there, guys. Very good game indeed. Mike Tyson. Also, if you want to watch speedruns, and you can look at Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! In the story to beat Matt Turk. Really interesting. Ah, that's not a bad idea either. Guess I'll play a little bit of UN Squadron just for the funsies. I'll pick Shin Kazama. Select your target area. Okay, I'll just pick here. It's fine. Which fighter will I use? Well, can I pick anything else but the first one? I don't think I can. Let's go with this. Exit. You be careful now. The soundtrack is really, really good. This game actually has no right to be as good as it is. I'm never really good at these types of games, though. Oh, man. I'm already getting danger. Okay, let's go with this. Yeah, the soundtrack is very good. Like, it's spot on. Like, whoever made the soundtrack, they were like, well, you know, just give us some C+ work and we'll be happy, but the guy who made this was like, nah. I'm pretty bad at UN Squadron, guys. I forgot about that. It's alarming how bad I am at this game. I like the anime style too, by the way. It's such a good looking game. It's like 90s anime, you know what I mean? There's nothing quite like it. Its soundtrack was made by the same people who did Mega Man. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. This is a Capcom game, right? So that, I mean, that's clearly... Basically all 14 records were taken by this guy called Matt Turk. Almost all of them had evidence to go by the records and by some guy's strategy to go with. From 2010 to like 2016, the community knocked down record after record. Would that be in Summoning Salt? Is that a Summoning Salt video? Because I've seen videos like that. Also, UN Squadron's a great game, but it's really hard to play when we chat at the same time, guys. I'm sorry. Let me pick something else. Let me go with something a little bit more hands-off. What could we pick? Not Metal Gear. Think it is. Yeah, Summoning Salt makes really good videos about speedruns. Test Drive 2 for the SNES. Test Drive 2, do I have it? I wonder if I have it. Oh yeah, I should. I know what you're talking about. Oh, you mean Top Gear 2? Because this does have an awesome soundtrack too. I like your taste in music, video game music at least. It's good. Chemco presents Top Gear 2. Let's see how this plays. Start. Continue country. Okay. Not exactly that. Wait, do I have... Test drive? Oh wait, maybe I am just missing it. Test... I guess I don't have that one for some reason. I'm missing it. Top Gear is a little race. Basically a good race game. Test Drive 2 is a great game for the SNES. I'm gonna have to check that one out because if it's missing in my library, I want to have it, you know. What else do we have? PlayStation has plenty of good games. Pepsi Man's too crazy. Rampage is too crazy for right now. Oh man, Silent Hill would be nuts. That would be nuts. Snowcross. Give me something like, don't know. Tomba's too hard. Might have to just go back to golf. Golfing was really good. The Quest to Beat Matt Turk Summoning Salt. Oh yeah. I probably watched that before. Killer Instinct. I like Killer Instinct, but I'm trying to go for slower, chill things, you know. Something like just an hour, under an hour long. Read last message for context. Oh yeah. Summoning Salt. We could watch a Summoning Salt video. I'm down. Let's go do that. Let's he's kind of like an ASMR. Well, not. I mean, I would consider him like unintentional ASMR. So give me a second. Let me get Opera up here, guys. We'll watch a video by Summoning Salt. My first real reaction video for like another YouTuber, I think. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and bring it into video watch mode. Summoning Salt. Mike Tyson. Okay. All right. I think I found it. I'm gonna turn this on here. Speed dial opera. Okay, here we go. Where are you at? Where are you at? Give me a moment, guys. Here we go. Oh. Let me reset this. Apparently it needs reset. There we go. It's a bit better. Oh. Give me a sec.
Few can say that they've beaten Mike Tyson before. He's topped many lists of the hardest video game bosses of all time, for good reason. The combination of lightning fast reflexes and
browser
extremely difficult for a casual gamer.
Let's try this.
But there's a few of
no, both of them are screwed up. Oh, dang it. Okay, give me a second, guys, while I fix this, and I'll let it play out a little bit. Hopefully Summoning Salt is okay with the... Oh, this'll work. This'll work just fine, actually. Wrong video? Okay, sorry. SM64 record. Okay, sure. Summoning Salt. History of 16 star. Yeah, I've seen this one. Yes, this one's goated. This one? How long is this one? About 50 minutes? I'd rather watch this one. Summoning Salt. Oh yeah, one more thing. Let me switch over the audio.
Super Mario 64,
so I can
16
so you guys can hear this.
It's the most popular category and the most popular speed game of all time.
Okay.
Holding a record in it is one
yeah,
of
that's
gaming's
true.
toughest
This
accomplishments.
Definitely one of the most
ridiculous glitches
speedrun
and
game
insane
ever.
Movement, both requirements for a world record. Just a lucky.
We could always watch another one afterwards. I mean, I'll be up for a while.
And with the incredible level
I could go pretty much all night too if I need to, if I can.
But let's take a look
if
at
I'm
those
awake,
game
you know, I
rates
think I
and see
might
how
be
they
awake.
do.
I slept in pretty long.
This is the history of the 16-star world record.
Yeah, man. After this one, let's watch the Matt Turk one. We can see. We'll see about what next. But if nothing else is going on, we can watch that. I'm down to check this one out though, because Summoning Salt is really good.
Super Mario 64
Hopefully he's
has
cool with me
120
watching his
stars you can
vids
collect.
on
There are
stream.
speedrun categories
seems
that
like a cool
involve
guy.
collecting all of them. However,
Should I
the
turn on
developers only required you to collect 70 of them
subtitles?
to beat the game. That's how many you
Might as
needed
well.
to make it up the endless staircase and into the final stage. For years,
Yep,
70
that
stars
endless
was the
staircase
minimum
scared
needed
me as a
to beat
child.
Super Mario 64.
Scared me quite a bit actually.
But years after the game's release,
I'll keep up the
that
ASMR
number
thing
suddenly
too.
dropped
Don't
to
worry
50.
guys, don't worry.
Eventually, it was lowered again, this time
Yep.
to 31. And in 2004,
The way they do it
the
is so
number
nuts.
fell to just 16.
And the
Super
way they,
Mario
like,
64 could now be
Sent their
completed in
videos
under half
between
an
each
hour.
other's, like, they
And
just
in the
sent each
summer
other
of
VHS
2004,
tapes.
The first 16-star
Proving that they
speedruns
did
of
it.
Mario 64 were performed.
VHS
There
tapes,
were a
man.
handful of records set over the course of a few months, from players like Cyberwrath and Christina Korsak. But the dust settled a bit when a runner named Illudude set a big record. In November 2004,
Illudude.
he beat the game with 16
Remember that name.
stars
It's gonna be on the
in
test.
21 minutes and 56 seconds. And here's how he did it.
That's wild. That's just a really wild time. At the time, you know, people would have never thought that would be possible.
The 16-star speedrun is to collect 8 stars, which unlocks the first Bowser level, Bowser in the Dark World.
Okay.
He got the first
Alright,
star
man.
by
Just
going
remind
into
me.
Bob-omb
We'll watch it
Battlefield
later
and
tonight.
ground pounding the Chain Chomp's pole 3 times, unlocking the star. One of the fastest ways to move in Super Mario 64 is the long jump, so
Yes, sir.
Illudude chained these together over and over whenever he could. Next, he went into
It was,
Wamp's
you know,
Fortress
makes
to collect
sense.
5
It's the
more
fastest way to get
stars.
around.
He got the first 2 by going to the top of the stage, defeating Womp,
I
and then
like Summoning
climbing to
Salt's
the top
music
of the
choices too.
fortress.
Really
He
great.
then quickly got the star on the ledge by side flipping to it, then opened the cannon, used it to blast away the wall, and shot himself into the star to
Yeah, that
collect it.
wall, we needed
slow
a strategy
process
guide
ate
for
up
that.
around half a minute. Finally, he
It
got
was
picked up
too
by the
esoteric,
owl to
man.
fall into the cage and collect another star. That put his total at 6 stars. The remaining 2 came from sliding down Peach's slide to collect
This one I
both
found
stars,
on my own.
despite a bit of slow movement along the way.
That peach window,
Illudude
man.
was then able to enter Bowser in the Dark World, where he used long jumps
When he walked
all
into,
over
like,
to
a
move through the
window that-
stage.
In
It
Mario
took 2
64, it was
pros
like
to hit
anything
Bowser
was
with
up for
the bomb,
grabs. You know, what
but
else could you
eventually
jump
he
into
got
that
the
wasn't
job
really
done.
marked? Quite
Now
a
that
bit,
he
it
could
turns
go
out.
into the basement, Illudude's next goal was to collect 7 more stars to allow Mips the rabbit to appear. The first 2 stars came from shifting
Little
Sandland,
nips.
where he got one from quickly jumping at the top of the pyramid, and the other from slowly waiting on top of a pillar for a bird to arrive.
Yeah, dude,
next
the
2
early
came from Lethal
speed
Lava
runs
Land,
were pretty
where
funny.
Illudude boiled the big bully and collected 8 red coins. His movement wasn't ideal in any of these sections,
Truth.
as his only real strategy for moving fast was to long jump whenever he could. Finally, the last 3 stars came from collecting the Toad Star,
Yep,
then
Toads
heading
give you,
into Hazy
give you
Maze
those
Cave,
stars, I remember
getting
that.
the Emergency Exit Star, and the Watch for Rolling Rock Star.
I really like Hazy Maze
Now,
Cave.
Illudude had 15 stars, which spawned Mips the Rabbit.
That was a great level.
Normally, you can just grab him for a star, but Illudude was going to use him for a trick discovered by Dom Dunk a few months prior.
Tom Donk.
This was the key
What a
to
name.
beating the game with 16 stars. The first step is getting Mips through this door. By putting him down right in front of
Yep.
it, then going
This was
through
like
the door,
genius.
you can
Whoever
quickly
figured
jump
this
back
out,
and stand inside the door.
I guess this guy,
From there,
but
you can pick up Mips, turn around,
man, this footage
and
is from
place him on the other side.
2004, man.
Then you want to take Mips to this door, which you normally need 30 stars to pass through. By placing him in
I was
front
14
of it,
years old.
you can jump between Mips and the door to get pushed through it, skipping the 30
Like,
star
how do you figure that
requirement.
out?
The Mips clips could be difficult to perform, but if done properly, they would save many minutes off a Super Mario 64 speedrun.
That's wild.
After this, Illudude went into Dire Dire Docks, collected the submarine star to unlock Bowser in the Fire Sea,
Another good
and
level.
went through it as fast
Another
as he
hated
could.
on level. People hate on
Once
water
again, it
levels,
took
but I
him 2
really like
throws to
them in this
defeat
game.
Bowser,
All
but
of them.
He now had the second key. It was time to head upstairs.
It was the music.
Where he was about to perform probably the most iconic trick in Super Mario 64 speedrunning, the backwards long jump.
What do you guys think? Should I do audio ducking or should I...
This trick was
Let me see. It might be good if I just do this.
2000 edition of Nintendo Power Magazine, but it's quite likely Nintendo
The fact that most early speedruns are corrupted really ruins the earliest history. I know.
version of Super Mario
It's kind of sad.
and that made the trick impossible. When you do a long jump but hold the stick backwards, the game gives Mario a slight boost of speed. It normally snaps back to normal quickly after, but if you land fast enough, like on stairs, it's preserved so you can do another backwards long jump. By jumping over and over, it's possible to catch Mario in a loop where his speed can
BLJ.
up. He can keep going faster and faster. If your speed builds fast enough, it's possible to be on one side of wall on one frame and the other side on the next. And that means if you mash correctly, you can backwards long jump and fly through doors.
Insane. I wonder if they're ever gonna find another way to break this game even further. Are people still speedrunning it? I mean, is this still active in speedruns?
Passing the requirements for 50 and
I mean, they really have to be shaving off milliseconds. Like, I only imagine.
And hitting Bowser with 3 bombs at the end. It took him 6 throws, but it was enough to finish with
Let's get 0 stars. I know, right?
world record
Oh
by a
man,
significant margin.
0-star run.
This run was pretty good for 2004, given how new the MIPS clips and BLJs were. However, as noted before, the movement left much to be desired, and some tricks took several tries. And about 6 months later, a player named Kirby...
It's one of the most popular ones to do now. Dang.
He definitely did
Still popular.
movement a bit, but was still mostly using long jumps. He didn't miss as many throws.
Probably a bunch of categories for it, yeah.
Jays extremely quickly. However, the biggest revolution introduced in this run was the new, more reliable version of the MIPS clips.
Oh? Wow, okay.
For the first one, by dropping MIPS on the seam between the door and the wall, Mario gets pushed forward and becomes stuck inside the door.
Yes, crawling Mario.
It can be completed as before. For the second clip, it's the same process as the first clip, but instead of getting stuck in the door, Mario gets pushed through all the way to the other side. These clips were both faster and more consistent than before, becoming the clear methods to use. So, going into mid-2005, Kirby Carter's 2046 was on top.
Oh, okay.
Solid
Yeah.
record, with video proof that, from 2005,
Pretty wild.
wasn't always a given. The record timeline was pretty straightforward at this point, and it followed a pattern seen by most early speedruns from the mid-2000s. Early runs recorded on VHS with primitive strategies, followed by improvements in big chunks over the following years. However, after this point, the 16-star history takes a bit of a turn.
Okay.
For the
What happens
several
next?
years, there would be 2 major caveats in the timeline. First, cheated or faked runs would be illegitimately on top of the leaderboard for more than 80% of
Cheated.
the next decade.
Wow. Oh yeah, the awful editing for the cheaters.
Occasionally happened.
I forget. I hope he goes over those.
The record timeline as substantially as it did for 16-star. So, the fastest runs from legitimate players will be included in this video instead. And second, although most runs had video proof when performed,
Spliced,
records
right?
2013
They were really bad at splicing runs.
today, and some of the surviving stuff is very low quality. Many runs were live streamed at the time, but the videos weren't saved. There were also many emulator records at this time.
Oh yeah.
Since they reduce lag and aren't kept on the same leaderboard as console runs, they won't be included in this video. It's a bit tricky to analyze runs from this period, but we'll work with what we can. After Kirby Carter's 2046, a player named Le Coureur 103 would
What a name.
down to
It's
90
05.
over the course of 2005. He posted
Shaving it down seconds at a time.
forum, but videos for these runs seem to have never made it online. So, despite lowering the record by 1.5 minutes, there's not much to analyze. Then, by 2009, the record scene moved to Japan. Through August 2009, 4 players set a record: Sho,
Okay.
Shigeru, Cass, and Taka. Most of these runs don't have surviving video, and the ones that do were live streamed with
That's awful quality.
levels of quality.
2009 levels. Dang, dude.
December 2009, when we finally get a run with a clean video feed.
Okay, watch the first Punch-Out one first. Okay.
Kirby Carter had gotten a 20-minute run in 2005, and there were allegedly 19-minute runs later that year. What did Taka get in 2009? How about a run clocking in at 17 minutes, 18 seconds?
Much better.
Put it bluntly,
Much better.
this record was on another level. The amount of tricks, the level
Good music choice from Summoning Salt, I must say.
about Taka's run was miles ahead of runs from years prior. Truth be told, there had been many new strategies slowly implemented in runs over the years, but they all came together in Taka's record. And they started literally right when the game begins. Normally, once you reach the middle of the bridge, Lakitu stops you for a cutscene.
Lakitu. I like the
Edge of the bridge
closed captions.
trigger for the cutscene,
Misspelling everything.
7 seconds. Once you went inside, however, the run really started to take off. This was thanks in part to a handful of major new tricks.
Okay, what were they?
His run from 2005 was good, but Taka had some tricks up his sleeve that changed everything. Trick number 1. In Bob-omb Battlefield, Taka performed the bomb clip. By activating the bomb and getting pushed by it toward the gate,
I forgot about this trick, yeah.
precisely jump before it explodes,
Dang.
getting pushed through the gate to collect the star. This saves close to 10 seconds over the standard method. Taka then went to Womp's Fortress and performed trick number 2, a legendary one known as Cannonless. The normal process for getting the blast away the
Just
walls
clips through it.
is slow, and
Ah, yes, in Bob-omb Battlefield.
jumping in it, shooting at the wall, and landing to collect the star. However, this can all be skipped by performing Cannonless, where you just run at the wall in the perfect spot and collect the star without blasting away the wall. It saves around 20 seconds over using the cannon.
Okay,
Huge.
that's a
The
lot.
issue is the precision involved. You need to hit the exact right spot in the wall for this to work, so that Mario grabs the ledge the star is on top of, and his hitbox moves up to intersect with the star. Even taking time to set up the trick didn't help very much. The most skilled players struggled to hit the trick more than about 20% of the time.
Jeez, that's a
16
lot.
star
That's
runs were transformed with Cannonless. You had a couple shots to get it, but if you failed, you'd have to reset. So now,
yup.
most runs wouldn't make it past the 2.5 minute mark. Thankfully, Taka hit Cannonless first try, just so he could go and perform trick number 3 immediately after. By triple jumping and wall kicking off the cage perfectly,
Oh yeah, I remember this one too.
without having to use the owl. It only saved around 6 seconds, but Owlless became a staple of 16-star runs as well. Another big upgrade for Taka was his movement. Older runs had just used long jumps.
Oh yeah, it's all relative timing.
To optimize the speed of each section. Diving
Seconds and hours.
short speed boosts, while long jumps still had their place for longer straight sections. This upgraded movement could particularly be seen in Bowser in the Dark World, where Taka varied his movement all over to collect 8 red coins for an additional star.
Okay.
Back half was clean too. Fast MIPS clips and BLJs helped save some additional time. However, the run definitely wasn't without its faults. He had some slip-ups, like here in Lethal Lava Land, and he
Oh,
missed the throw
that's no
on
good.
Bowser at the
That's
end.
no good.
Thanks to the upgrades in movement,
Ouch.
strategies, and overall execution,
That
Taka's
last Bowser fight is kind of tough,
faster than the early records.
I would say.
Super Mario 64 speedruns were about to enter a new era. Gone were the days of infrequent records with suboptimal strategies. Over the next year and a half, the record would be broken nearly a dozen times. Most of the videos for these
Good year for
records didn't
speedruns.
survive, but the few we do have show gameplay far ahead of its time. The
20
two
seconds in a
dominant
2-minute
Golden
speedrun.
era
Big
were
time
Taka
save.
and Shigeru.
Big time
They
save.
took turns lowering the record into the low 17s, before Shigeru broke the sub-17 barrier with a 16:54. But when Taka took the record back with a 16:52, he had a trick up his sleeve. LBLJ.
LBLJ.
LBLJ stands for Lobby Backwards Long Jump, and it's
Hey, Mad Mike, how you doing?
to an October 2006
It's going pretty well. We're just watching a speedrun video on
grabbed an exposed leg.
Mario 64.
He theorized that you could then possibly
pretty cool.
do a backwards long jump.
So the history of
He was right.
speedruns
A runner named Mijitsu showed it off in a task,
on the 16-star run.
and it was eventually adopted by runners.
How's it going?
Long jumping into
Head.
the base
Oh, you're going to bed. Just want to say hello. Hello. How you go? I hope your
and repeatedly
stream
build speed.
was good. I wasn't there for most of the time. I'm sorry.
Or with
8-hour
a lot of
stream.
speed still built up.
That's a long while.
You rotate
It's
the
a long
camera
while.
precisely to steer Mario's speed toward the 8-star door. If done properly,
That's good.
Mario will shoot through it and land next to the entrance for Bowser in the Dark World. This ultimately
We read
saves
my
Mario
Kingdom Hearts manga.
the 8 stars needed to open
Nice,
the
dude.
door, like ground pounding
pretty chill.
3 times.
That's what I like to
By
hear.
ignoring the 8-star requirement,
Hopefully it gets
players can
people into
now
Kingdom
see
Hearts.
the key right away, collect 3 fast stars in one
Are my messages even showing up in
and head
chat?
to the basement.
Some are, some
Save
aren't. I'm
half
not
a
sure.
minute overall. Armed with LBLJ,
Let me see here.
Mario would continue to grind 16-star in 2010 and
It was set to
2011.
set.
He would
It
pull
was set to
away
hold comment, so I just turned it on to everything. Hopefully it goes through.
while optimizing his movement and tricks.
Oh yeah.
Away.
Not tired.
Starting to feel
Feeling pretty
inevitable
good.
that
Just
someone would break the
trying to keep it to an
16-minute
ASMR kind of deal. Talking low. Keeping it super chill. I woke up really late today. Like, 2 p.m. late.
out, the
It's
first
kinda
person to
bad.
get a sub 16 wouldn't
Then I
be
was just hungry for a while, and then I played Sonic.
In fact,
Pretty late
it
though.
wasn't anyone who had set a 16-star record before. In August 2011, someone
Oh
else
yep, I
broke
remember that bug.
1554
I hated that bug.
in his name.
Sometimes it still happens to
was
people.
Matt Turk.
Wait, Matt Turk? Is this the same guy who
Nah, I'm just kidding.
oh.
It was Akira. Akira's run was a culmination of
Also, what happened to LOK? I think she's going to be back soon. She let me know on a comment that she was hanging out with family. Her brother was back
camera to drop Mario
in town or something.
into the Dark World.
And
Collecting 8 red coins in the key, he got
hopefully she'll be back soon.
Owlless and the side
Owlless.
making all 3 of these stars seem effortless. In
Yes, the new year is a new start for all, guys. It's gonna be a good year for
got the log roll
channel.
via a precise triple jump wall kick.
going big strides this year.
These 5 stars were all relatively quick, the longest one taking only about 20 seconds.
I hope so.
He then went
I
into
know so.
Sandland, got the star in the top,
Gonna make money moves this year.
then bounced off a snippet to get the birds.
I have a little bit of this iced tea left. I'm gonna sip it.
He triple jumped to get into the dinosaur room quickly, then grabbed the emergency.
That's good.
exit and
That's good.
unlocked
It's
stars.
good tea.
The MIPS clips were about perfect, and in Dire Docks, Akira went for the risky front sub to save a couple.
It's great music selection by
Tore through Bowser's
somebody. Saw it again. I know I keep saying that, but
making
it's
a
true.
fast cycle. Both the backwards long jumps were instantaneous, and he nailed every Bowser throw to wrap up a sub 16-minute run. This
guy's a genius, by the way.
minute barrier ever broken in 16 star. There simply wasn't enough time to save to take it past 15 minutes. That being said, there was still some room to take it lower into the 15s. About 6 months later, Batora would grab the record for the first
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Losing a bit of time to bad movement early, but
Very good. I know a lot of people do like reaction vids. Like I do. I watch them basically when I'm not streaming and when I'm like working, you know. Moist Critical, Asmongold, they all do it.
This 1544 would then stand on top of the leaderboard.
Alright, good sir. I wish I could stay, but I got work tomorrow, so chat with you later. Alright, Mike, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, probably.
16 star.
Possibly tomorrow.
This
I don't know what I'll be up to.
One really big reason is a trick about 3 minutes into the run. I'm talking, of course, about Cannonless.
Oh, Cannonless is back, huh?
Big blow when two
Can I Mad Mike?
runs would die to the same.
Since I've subbed, your subscribers have gone up 5 times. Yes, indeed.
Either got Cannonless or you reset.
I'm trying to go for 10,000 by the end of October, or at the very least, the end of this year.
Lead the stretches like this.
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. I think shorts are gonna have to carry me, but we'll see. I might get lucky
Could just figure out a way to set it up consistently.
on a video or something.
Star every time, it would open up so many new doors in 16 star. And in October 2014, that's exactly what Sockfolder did.
I hope that LimeWire video goes somewhere.
Legend. He's found revolutionary setups for tricks in Ocarina of Time, Luigi's Mansion, even the original Super Mario Bros.
Okay.
Once he sets his mind to figuring something out, he's usually able to do so.
Sock folder.
There's a way to solve Cannonless. On October 8th, 2014, he came out with this complicated setup.
What?
You would grab
It's like a task or something?
pull yourself up, punch twice, reset the camera,
Huh?
walk straight down,
Wow.
adjust the camera,
That's
pull
crazy.
yourself up, backflip, punch, walk straight down again, reset the camera again, then pull yourself up and walk down.
Huh?
All this was done properly, you would grab the star every single time. The obvious problem with this
Oh, man.
was
What you should do is make some videos about this stuff. Like, take this reaction, make it a 50-minute video about this reaction. I might be able to do that. I know there's a market for it. I definitely know.
Same day, runners Def Tech and Gothic
I might do it.
find an improvement.
That could be chill. I don't have to like read chat. I just gotta react, you know, put it out there for everybody to see.
Jumping on the ledge next to the plank, then perform the setup from there.
I'd give it a go.
This meant you'd only lose 6 seconds instead of 10, which was a bit.
What kind of style should I do? Should I do like just talking over the video, or should I just pause, react, and
No
go?
exaggeration to say that Cannonless setup was one of the biggest finds.
Oh, it's just like taking stuff. Oh, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
2/3 of runs that died at Cannonless
That could work too.
gone. It now had a near 1.
There's like a clip function where I could do that.
This gave the record so much more potential, since without having to
It's
reset,
not really a clip function.
players could focus on optimizing the rest of
If you are gonna do that.
So, throughout 2015, a handful of runners were gunning for the record.
That's basically what all the streamers or all the content creators that I watch do. They just clip their streams. That's all. I talk over the scream yet. Don't make your voice that loud. Oh, stream. Okay, so it would be more couth to do this. So it doesn't duck the audio. The video is leveled. I'm also gonna turn it up a bit so it hits the limit. Let me know if it's too loud. I don't know if it's too loud. Okay, that's actually what I'm going for here. Perfect. And I'll pause it when I need to, but so far, it's all very well explained. Bad run. Okay. Got some montage. Everybody likes a good montage. The video is just a bit louder.
By
Okay,
May
okay.
2016, Zaya had
I'll cap
taken
it
the
out
record all the
a little
way
bit.
to 15:24. A run with a really fast
There we go.
BLJ.
This should be
Nearly
okay.
every trick hit throughout the
Back to the
stages,
original.
and fast BLJs to boot. The only real noticeable slowdowns were a slow start to pillarless and getting bad boulder luck.
We'll
in
work
Hazy
the audio
Maze
out
Cave.
as we need to.
A very impressive record given how many tricks were now in the run. And incredibly, this record too would stand for nearly 2 years.
Okay, 2
But
years. That's
eventually,
pretty
a couple of
crazy
new
for a
runners
Mario
began to
64
get
speedrun.
really low times.
Wonder what the latest
Their
record
personal
is.
bests dropped below 16 minutes, eventually into the 15:40 range. And it became evident that both of them were going to make a push for the record. This is Aki and Ouija. In November
Hey, Mario.
2017, Aki got
I'm
on a
Ouija.
run that had potential. A great LBLJ, pillarless,
Gotta love that
cannonless.
great LBLJ,
After
bro.
getting the second key, he was on pace for a 15:25.
I'll have to make like a
Potentially get as
a
low as
layout where I can react to
15:18
videos,
if he
and
matched
that's
his
it.
best
That'll be
last
all the
split ever.
things on my
A
screen.
record by 6 seconds. It was all gonna come down to the BLJs.
Okay. Hey Mario, just found out this Ouija board, Mario. It's a play on words, Mario.
They were decent, but not good enough for a record.
It's like my name,
Aki
Mario.
would finish with a 15:28, 4 seconds behind Zaya. But a few months later, he'd have another shot at it. 4
Okay.
seconds ahead of his last run, he once again needed good BLJs.
It says applause on the closed caption. That, sir, is not applause. That is button tapping.
This time, it was good enough. A 15:22, beating Zaya by 2 seconds and making Aki the new record holder. But a few days later, it was Ouija's turn.
Okay, already it's 2 days. Took 2 years. Now it's 2018. We're in April 2018. Yeah, it sounds like clapping to YouTube. It's kind of funny, Peter. Hence the applause. Okay.
I did it! I did it!
Ouija.
It's over! I did it, man!
Post those dubs, Ouija. It's out of breath, man.
I did it!
This was the first ever
Very
sub
sus.
1520 in 16-star history. One new trick he and Aki were using was in Wamp's Fortress, where he used a new setup for cannonless called Texture Setup that had been theorized years
Texture
prior
Setup?
by Snowman. Instead of using Sockfolder's long setup, Ouija just lined up Mario's feet with a texture in the side of the plank and
Really?
went for it.
Wow.
It wasn't as consistent as the normal setup, but it was faster.
I see the texture.
And still more consistent than no setup at all. Compromises like this
What the Mo
had to
doing?
be made now that the remaining time saves were disappearing.
We're
He
just
gained
watching the
some
video.
time over Aki with a cleaner lethal lava
This man.
land, but lost some in
These
Bowser and the
dudes.
Fire Sea. His BLJs were excellent, but he had a slight mistake at the end of Bowser in the Sky.
Ooh.
Although the run had some downfalls, it was still a record by 5 seconds. Not to be outdone, Aki would fire back 6 months later with a 15:16.
We could watch a
He
video
messed
on
up the
like
triple jump
Easter
in Hazy
eggs
Maze Cave,
on Mario
and his
64 too,
Fire
or like
Sea had a slow ending.
rumors like L is
He
real.
made up the time over Ouija, however, with a faster
You guys
mixed
know that
grab
one,
while
right?
standing, and cleaning up his mistake in Bowser in the Sky. He also threw Bowser a bit faster each time, saving a fraction of a second per throw.
Okay.
At this point, when the record was lowered, it was typically only by a second or maybe a few seconds at most. When records get as precise as 16 star, where players have done tens of thousands of runs each, taking time off in big chunks was pretty much out of the question. But incredibly,
Also, Scottish
just
people,
3
including me, do
weeks
this
after
thing where they
his
can't shut up
16,
about the thing they're watching.
Aki was in
It's
position
fair.
to do just that.
It's all good. I'm glad to know that you're still there. Because you're really like... Well, Jay's here too.
As always,
What's up, Jay?
it came down to the BLJs.
And then
No pressure.
2 unknown factors. I think Mike is lurking. On the lurk. You know what the worst Mario 64 level was? It was that stupid
This was it.
rainbow ride level.
Unbelievable chance. To
I hated
make
that
history.
level. It was so
He
vertical.
just had to make it through Bowser in the sky, hit all 3 of the throws, and he'd be golden.
I've done it like 20 times where I randomly left your stream without warning. I mean, that's normal. That's not uncommon for people to do. It's okay. I do it all the time. I try to leave a tab open.
これマジで俺やったぞやったーこれやべえ
1508?
おいみんなこれやべえぞ
Jeez Louise.
A 1508 was the largest cut off the record in more than 3.5 years. A near perfect run from start to finish. The mistakes in Hazy Maze Cave and Fire Sea were
Okay.
cleaned up, and his movement
That's a crazy
overall
looking
was
glitch. I
optimized
want to
for
see
time
more about
saves
that.
too. As you'd expect, this run stayed at the top of the leaderboard for a long time.
This was in
6 months
2018,
later,
right?
it was still in first. Second place was 8 seconds behind.
Dang.
Nobody was getting close to it.
Dang.
To have a realistic chance at beating this, you'd need new strats. The old ones had just about completely been optimized. As good as Aki was, it would help to change his approach if he wanted to take the record under 1508.
Okay.
So, as 2019 came around, he looked into what else he could do to save time.
Okay.
First, there was Cannonless. Texture setup was great, but it lost a few seconds over just running at the wall and praying.
True.
So, Aki decided that he needed to give up the consistency of the setup and go back to normal Cannonless.
Wow,
The
that's pretty
same
ballsy.
awful, brutal trick that killed 2/3 of all runs years prior. This was obviously a really tough move, but the run was getting so optimized that it was worth it.
It was worth is
Second,
early enough in the
Aki
game.
went for a faster setup for Pillarless. Developed by Tama, you would do the jump dive on the hill instead of going over the top. This enabled you to get
Okay.
hands-free quicker, and allow the trick to begin sooner than before. With these setups
Yeah, no worries,
in mind,
Milk.
Aki
I
kept
expect
doing
most people to
attempts.
do that. Oh, this guy's a
On May
heart
10th,
meter.
The new time
pretty
saves
funny.
helped him be 6 seconds ahead of the record early. He would bleed some of this time in Fire Sea, but good BLJs kept him well ahead. 3 Bowser throws
Okay.
later, Aki had done it again.
ごめん来たぞ
At
へい
four-
世界じゃあ次14行くぞよっしゃ
1504
14行くからな
Sheesh. And nobody was getting
Incredible.
close still?
This record put Aki 12 seconds ahead of anyone else on the
Yeah,
leaderboard.
Dowski's still way
And he
behind.
didn't stop there. He kept doing attempts for a lower record. He even had paces multiple seconds ahead of the 1504. But every time, something would kill
Ultra
him.
Kill's a really good game.
But in late 2019, Aki would finally
coworker
get some
bought that for
competition
me
at
on
the top of the
Steam.
leaderboard. And this particular runner certainly had credentials. He was both the 0-star and 1-star record holder. He was one of the best in the
Wow.
world at optimizing fast movement.
Okay.
And his name was Dowski.
Yeah. Second place. Kids goated on the sticks.
Dowski had previously held the 16-star record before, getting a 15-16 the day before Aki got his incredible 1508.
Okay.
However, this time he wanted something more. A record that would last for a while.
Yeah.
Even though his
The pursuit
personal
of all
best was a
speed
few
runs,
seconds
really.
behind Aki, he knew he had the skill to keep up with him. So, Dowski's record attempts began, and on November 17th, he got on a run that fell behind early thanks to missing cannonless on the first try.
Oof. Painful.
However, he more than made up that time with a faster fire C, including a different strategy at the end where he avoided jumping on the edge of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
He had a 4-second lead over the record.
Dang.
This actually had sub-15 potential.
Okay.
But as
That's
always,
pretty huge,
the BLJs
considering this is a
stood
2019. Okay. Oh no. The BLJ's got him, bro. It was not as clean.
They weren't great, but his best possible time was still 1 second ahead of the record. If
Okay.
he could tear through the stage,
That's pretty good.
he'd have a chance.
Oh man, imagine the pressure being on at that point. My heart rate would be like going bonkers.
I don't think I got it.
I hope you did. I hope you did. Okay. He got
As
it,
turns
boys.
It would be record by just over a 1/10 of a second. For the first time in a year, Aki was no longer
Dang.
the record holder. With so many times being set in short
That's
succession,
that's a dub.
16 star as a category was flourishing. There was really only one problem. At this point, it had been almost 2 years since someone with a funny username had set a record. In recent months, there had been
Okay.
Aki and Dowski, but to get a good one, you have to go back to Ouija and his 1517.
Good
And
old
even that
Ouija.
one's not amazing compared to the likes of 420 Blaze It and Shivering Erotic King Banana. Well, in early 2020,
Wow.
someone wanted to rectify that. He started moving up on the leaderboards, going from 5th to 3rd place right behind the two 1504s. And shortly thereafter, he would end up taking the top spot. And the runner's name certainly didn't disappoint. On February 27th,
It's
a
Matt Turk.
1503 was achieved by Slippery Nip.
What?
He gained time early thanks to a faster LBLJ, and managed to match
Okay.
Dowski's speed in making the Tsukishima cycle on the platforms.
It's in 2020.
In Womp's Fortress, he gained time by hitting cannonless first try, partially thanks to his setup by Salt and Ginger to adjust the camera and clip in the wall more consistently. He maintained this 4-second lead until the second MIPS clip, which took him 2 tries, but gained
Okay.
about a second back on the BLJs.
Let's go to the
That worked
BLJs.
out to a 1503, just ahead of Dowski and enough to make Slippery Nip the new record holder. The community was beginning to approach a barrier. They were now just 4 seconds away from a sub 15-minute run. The last time a
Which is
minute barrier
huge,
had been
yes,
broken was almost 9 years prior, with Akira's 1554. Now, a run in the 14s was seeming inevitable. But what time saves were left? Well, looking at the 1503 record, the big potential time saves were the 4 seconds lost due to the MIPS clip, and
Okay.
a few seconds that could be saved on the BLJs. But beyond that, there were still fractions of a second to squeeze out all over. On LBLJ, Lethal Lava Land, Bowser in the Sky, all from subtle, faster strategies or improving movement.
It's good
Those time
optimization.
saves all added up to a run well under 15 minutes. But someone still had to take it there. And one player who would make a big push was Aki.
Aki's
After
back.
getting a 1503 of his own, Aki would get a very promising run going on May 1st, 2020. It was about even going into the MIPS clips, where he messed up the first one
Oof.
instead of the second one.
I mean, at that point,
Still, a strong Fire C and BLJs kept him just ahead going into Bowser in the Sky.
look at
And
that
there,
heart rate.
He was able to make a faster elevator cycle called Monamo cycle by making his movement as tight as possible,
Now that's clean.
including an incredible triple jump dive onto the platform.
Sheesh.
3 throws later, Aki was so close to a sub 15.
Dang, man. Just like
One
a
more
fraction
second
of
to
a
go.
second away.
Aki pushed
Not even a full
onward
second.
over the coming days and weeks, getting great runs on pace that eventually died to something. The biggest culprit, of course, were the BLJs. Getting Mario to catch on the stairs seemed almost random at times. If you didn't get him to catch within a few jumps, it was run over, and even making it through would usually result in losing time. But Aki knew sub 15 was within reach. He just needed one good run past the BLJs. And on May 10th, 2020, Aki had this run.
15.
It was about as close to a perfect
43.
run as you could get. Chances like this don't come along
It's
very
pretty
often.
wild. Okay.
Now, more than ever, the BLJs needed to happen.
Hey, what's up,
They
Bug?
didn't need
How
to
you
be
doing?
very good. He
We're
just needed
watching
something
some
decent.
speedrun vids right now. How you doing? How's your hand? Hopefully it's not in major pain. And I'm not talking about Major Pain, the
Or
movie
he
from
could
like
get near perfect
1996.
This was his chance for the run of a lifetime.
Yes, Summoning Salt videos
Here
are
we
so
go.
good. That's who we're watching right now. My hand is good. That's good. It'll get better soon. Does it hurt at all? I'd imagine it'd have to hurt. But yeah, Milk gave me the idea to watch a speedrun video, and I'm like, okay. And then what I think I'm gonna do is clip this and make it a real video on my channel. Might as well. Not a clip, but you know how YouTube Studio has the highlight video editor thing? You could take the entire stream, like whatever clip you want, not just a minute long, and make it its own video. It's really nice.
By the skin of his teeth, Aki had pulled out a 14:59. The world's
okay.
first sub 15.
Yeah, that's what I would feel.
Obviously, as good as it was, this run still had some room for improvement.
You doing
He
anything
lost
tomorrow?
6 seconds on the last split for mistakes in Bowser in the Sky. But still, that was it for big time losses. It was an incredible run up until then, and it was daunting to try and beat. For the next several months, there was little action at the top of the leaderboard. The top 3 stayed in the same
Still
spots,
sub 14 or
and
15.
2021 came
Just
around
by a
with
little
just
tiny bit.
Aki in the elusive sub 15
Milliseconds,
club.
man. Milliseconds.
See this guy down here? This is Kano, and he was 6th place in the world with a 15:17. He was considered an elite runner of the
Where's
game,
Kano from? He doesn't
but
have a flag
generally
next to his
not
name.
considered a world record
Hey, what's up,
contender.
Archive? How you doing?
18 seconds was a lot of difference.
I might
for a
try to
short
go into
category
work, but
like
I kind of
16
don't think
star.
I'll be able to
And
do
there were
much,
several
sadly.
people between
Yeah,
him and
dude.
the top spot.
Don't
Well,
go into work,
in
man.
February
Just take a
2021,
couple days off or
Kano
something. I know how you
started
feel
up a
though, trust me.
stream on
I know how you feel.
And he decided that he wasn't going to end this
But let me be
stream
the voice
until
of
he set a
reason,
16-star world record.
because I do the
He
same
wasn't gonna
crap.
be playing all the time. He'd still live his life and sleep.
Yeah,
on
it was pretty
But
gnarly.
his stream would stay live
Pretty gnarly
the
cut.
entire time. He knew he'd have to do some work given how far he was from the record, but Kano didn't care. He wanted to be the record holder. So, he got to work. Life went on, and Kano kept streaming 16-star. By March, his time was down to 15:13.
Oh, happy birthday, Archive.
By April, it was 15:07. His stream kept going. He was improving his skills and getting close
I
to a
didn't
record
know it was your
level.
birthday today.
By May, he was starting to get really close, entering the top 3 with a 15:03. All the while, the length of the stream climbed higher and higher, going past 1,000 and then past 2,000 hours.
Okay.
Until finally,
2,000
on June 12th,
hours.
2021, Kano had this run. He actually gained some time early thanks to a new strategy in shifting Sandland by Circlemark 994,
Okay.
but lost a bit on MIPS from slower
MIPS
setups
clip.
for the clips. He bled a bit more in Fire Seed
What about
from an
Canalys, though?
accidental ground pound, and his BLJs weren't as clean as Aki's, but he knew the time he could save in Bowser in the Sky. After a clean stage,
Okay.
3 throws separated him
14, 17 going into Bowser. He doesn't have a lot of time. Dude, I like how he's playing on a CRT TV. That's just awesome. Oh, man. What did he get? Show the time, summoning salt. Show the time.
What? Yes!
Oh, dang, Milk. What the heck? That's messed up. Nice. It's frozen in time.
Oh my god!
More than 3,000 hours of streaming.
Dang!
Finally put behind
You're
him.
telling me he streamed
Kano went from
3,000
sixth
hours?
to first.
What?
A 15-17 to
That's
a
absurd.
14-58. An unbelievable push that paid off in the end. And Kano could finally
We're
hit
almost at the end of the
end
video.
streak
Holy
button.
moly.
As the summer of 2021 went on, a few people were going for a sub 1458. One of the most
Dang,
notable
a
players
blood
was
fountain.
Ouija. He had set a record 3 years prior with a 1517, but hadn't been able to replicate it. Still, he was considered a top runner. For years, he would continue lowering his personal best, staying within seconds of the record at all times. However, he never was able to take that top spot again,
Okay.
despite coming close on several occasions. At least until July 4th,
Around this spot, there's some
2021.
thin skin. Dang. That sounds gnarly. Jeez, man. Most I could say is I have a cut in my, like, gums right now. It's annoying. Dang Captain Crunch.
After 39 months, thousands of attempts, and numerous personal bests in the top 5, Ouija had finally done it again. He had beaten all the rest, and had taken back the world record.
I didn't.
Sounds like you got wombo combo. What?
No, I didn't get it.
No, oh my god! Ouija, you fool!
When Ouija
What?
stopped to scroll through the text boxes, Mario was facing away from the star.
Oh no.
All he had to do was turn around and jump into the star, but he accidentally jumped
Oh,
forward and lost about a
no.
second. It
That's
cost him
wild.
the record. To this day, he's still trying to get it back.
Got
But
hack at
that's not the
820?
last one
What?
to talk about, because in August 2021, a runner would come back to snag one final record.
Okay. Oh. Let's see what kind of tricks he does. Yeah, what did you get hacked on? I'm wondering. That's crazy. Okay. It's BLJ. Looks clean, looks clean. Looking pretty good. The history of American Dad speedrun is fire. Yeah, dude, I've seen that.
So, who was the runner? Well, it wasn't Ouija, it wasn't Aki, Dowski, or Kano. There's only one username it could have been.
Who could have been? Oh, Slippery Nip, right, of course. Look at this guy.
Wow. Alright, cool. Sweet.
Sure, we can. I mean, I don't have anything
If
else.
you enjoyed
Thanks
the
for
video,
watching.
I'd really
Okay,
appreciate it
okay.
if you subscribe to the channel. It really helps
Yeah,
me
big
out.
shout out to
And
Summoning
check out
Salt.
the pinned comment for links to
I
people
do
who
wanna
helped with
just do a
research and the
quick-
runners in the video. Thanks.
Just a quick thing here. Pause the video real quick and make a highlight video. You know what I mean? So I want to do that. Take Milk's suggestion and make this into a highlight video, so that way I will have like a proper reacting video. Sounds pretty cool. Give me a second, guys. Give me a few. Yeah, quick break. Not like super long though. Okay, I think this should be it. Alright, create a title. We'll just take the title and then put Polybius Reacts. How about that? EB Reacts. Okay. Public create. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I'll be back in 1 minute. Let me just go ahead and like just play the end of this real quick again. Give me a minute, guys, and we'll watch another one. BRB.
Well, it wasn't Ouija. It wasn't Aki, Dowski, or Kano. There's only one username it could have been.
Wow. Alright, cool. Sweet.
If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And check out the pinned comment for links to people who helped with research and the runners in the video. Thanks.
Like it's starting on something else. We're not gonna watch this one. Free content. I know, is this basically free content? So Matt Turk summoning Salt. Okie dokie. Wait, Matt Turk, Mike Tyson. This one? 3 years ago. History of Blinded Punch Out. Let me know which one it is. First one? Oh, okay. 2 years ago. Got it. Alright, guys. We'll go ahead and get this started. Let me mark down the time. It's 4:24. Let's go.
In the early 2000s, one of the largest speedrunning communities out there was for the
I'm gonna turn up the music.
game Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Turn it up the video a bit.
Dozens of players from all
Yeah,
over
Mike
the world
Tyson
competed
Punch-Out is
with each other to
awesome.
set the fastest times they could on each
Definitely a
of the 14
classic.
fighters.
I played a lot of it on my PSP.
During and after the fight. It was
Alright, let me know how the volume sounds, guys.
These guys sent emails back and forth detailing their strategies, posting on old websites like Game FAQs, and kept track of their fastest times using online leaderboards.
Okay.
There was a really fun mix of randomness and skill involved.
Absolutely.
New strategies for faster times were regularly
Is it a bit
found,
quiet? Okay, I'll
keeping the
turn it up a
game
bit.
fresh and encouraging others to see just what they could discover.
Should
For
be
years,
okay-ish.
Punch-Out remained as one of the most
No?
popular speedrun communities in the world. But by the
Speedruns of this game
mid-2000s,
are insane. You need
competition
good
slowed down.
RNG. Yeah, dude.
People
That's
kinda
better.
just
Okay,
stopped
cool.
playing the game. And in a matter of months, one of the most played speedruns out there suddenly lost all of its competition and
Ooh.
silently faded into the background while other games took its spot.
Okay, Matt
By
Turk
2008, just about
is at the
nobody was
center of all
playing the
this,
game
yeah.
anymore. But then, in 2010, a player known as Sinister1 became the first player to speedrun the game in years.
Okay.
What he found was a deserted community. The game FAQs pages with strategy discussion had been deleted, emails sent back and forth had long been forgotten, and pretty much all that remained was a website
The only
called
runs
Red
that don't
Tom's
need
Punch-Out,
RNG are Glass
with a
Joe, Don
leaderboard that showed
Flamenco,
what the world record
and
was for each of the 14
Great
fights.
Tiger.
Sinister1 was shocked by what he saw here. All 14 records were held by the same guy, a person named Matt Turk.
Okay.
None of them had any videos for proof, and it was hard to even find evidence on how Turk did each of these fights. After finding Matt Turk's email address and talking with him a bit, Sinister realized a couple of things. First, all signs pointed to every single one of these records being legitimate.
Okay,
And second,
that's good news.
Matt Turk's skill level was way beyond any other player in the world.
So this
And
guy
there
was
pretty
basically
much
goated
no
on the
hope in
sticks at Mike
anybody else
Tyson
beating some of
in the
them.
world. Okay.
At least,
That's
what he thought.
so pro you don't even know. Title. Wow. Okay. What do we got?
These are the 14 world record times that Matt Turk had achieved by the time Sinister rediscovered the leaderboard. They didn't have video proof to go with them, but especially given when they were performed, that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Oh, dang.
Hardly anybody was uploading speedruns to the internet in the early 2000s. Turk did, however, write down some of his strategies in detail on Red Tom's Punch-Out site, explaining how he achieved many of his times and how others could do the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
He
Mr.
played the game for a
Salmon.
decade and came up with so much.
So it can go even faster.
In my opinion,
I didn't even know
it's
that.
very
I didn't even know
likely
that
he
this was
performed
like
all of his times
RNG
with
based
it.
at all. I thought it was
But
all
to understand
scripted.
how good they were, we'll have to first understand the basics
It
of the
makes
game.
sense. It makes sense.
Punch-Out
Very,
mainly
very
involves
tricky
dodging
game
out
to
of the way of your
speedrun.
opponent's punches and hitting them with your own punches, courtesy of the fists of Little Mac.
Bald Bull's a fun
Punching
fight.
your
He
opponent
looks so
lowers
dumb
their
whenever you
health
hit
bar
him.
and can eventually lead to a knockdown. 3 knockdowns in one round is a TKO, which will end the fight. It's also possible to KO some fighters, where they don't get up after Mario the referee counts to 10 and
Yeah,
the
I
fight
never
ends.
got that. I never got a
Turk
KO.
achieved these
That
14
never
times
happened.
from either TKOing or KOing each fighter. We'll break down how he did them later, but for Sinister One to beat or tie most of them seemed out of the question. Thankfully though, 2 of them were world record freebies that anybody watching
different
could
speed
match with a little bit of
punches
practice.
to mess up time.
Glass Joe and Don
Crazy.
Flamenco.
Yeah, I would definitely not want to be running this game as a speed run.
Glass Joe is an infamously easy fight, and his world record
Yes,
is
sir.
infamously easy to attain as well. His strategy simply involved waiting until he did his attack at 40 seconds. A well-timed punch to the face upon him charging forward will knock him down in 42 seconds.
Yup.
Where he won't be
I
able
did
to
that
get up, and
before.
the fight will end at 42.00.
Glass Joe's easy.
Punch-Out runs at 60 frames per second, and there's 2 frames to time this punch for Glass Joe
Which
to
is
get
pretty
knocked down and
huge.
stay down at 42.00.
Yeah. For a game
This world
with
record has been
timing
at
like this, 60 frames is
42.00
crazy.
probably ever since the game came out in 1987. The second relatively easy record is on Don Flamenco, the 4th fight in the game, with a strategy discovered by Martin Charlebois in the late 90s.
Oh, what a name.
To tie this record, Sinister had to punch him, dodge out of the way,
Okay.
then wait and punch Don Flamenco in the face on the last frame before he would block the punch.
Mm-hmm.
If he's
Yeah.
able to land it in this 60th of a second window, he'll get a star punch, or an uppercut that deals more damage. To Don Flamenco, this punch does enough to automatically knock him down. He gets up, but upon dodging his punch and hitting him in the face 5 times, Don Flamenco goes down again and
Okay.
doesn't get up.
That's
It'll be a
easy.
KO at
It's easy enough.
14.97 seconds, a world
Okay.
record that has been tied for at least 2 decades.
2 easy ones.
Sinister tied both of those records in early 2010.
1%
but after that, it was
chance
going to be a lot
for the
tougher
fastest
to knock
setup.
any down. No more freebies. Now,
It'd be insane
he
to
had practice
dodge.
and
You'd have
try
to be a
improve his
madman.
skills at the game.
The whirlwind.
Throughout 2010, Sinister One got a lot better at the game and lowered each of his 14 times down, but they still remained comfortably behind
Half a
Turk's
percentage of a
times.
chance.
Thankfully though,
Yeesh.
he got some help later that year.
Okay.
A player known as Adelicott was interested in the Hippo record, which was another one that Turk had reached the theoretical lowest time on, 37.61. To pull it off, however, was another story. King Hippo is a super random fighter. On
Yeah, I
any
remember
punch
King
he
Hippo,
throws,
dude.
He can either open his mouth or not. He has a 3
Huh.
in 8 chance of opening on any given punch, and you can only hit Hippo when he opens his mouth. He needs to
Weird.
open his mouth
I didn't know
3
that.
times in order for
I
you to
totally
deal
forgot
enough
about
damage
that.
to beat him. So to get the fastest time possible, you need Hippo to open his mouth on each of the first 3 times he throws a punch. That's 3/8 times 3/8 times 3/8.
What?
Or about 5.27%.
Okay.
But that's not all.
That seems like a high
Half the time,
percentage for
he
the
also does a delay
ones
between
we're
his
about to
second and
see.
third punches. To get Turk's
Thanks,
time
Auger.
of 37 seconds,
I appreciate
he
it.
can't do that delay, which cuts the odds in half. So the sheer odds in getting the
I'm
luck
hoping to
needed
be
for
that
this
moist
time were
critical
only about 2.64%.
nighttime version.
The execution was extremely precise as well, because of how the in-game timer works. It ticks faster than a real second.
Yeah.
With an in-game second being
I don't
made
like
up
it
of
when
about
video
20
games do that, by the
individual
way.
frames, or
when
a third of a real
when
second.
seconds aren't really seconds,
For
they're
some
like
reason,
schmeckens.
The programmers only made certain decimals possible to achieve on each fight. 0.00, 0.25, 0.48, 0.61, 0.82, 0.97, and 0.99. If you end the fight in the first few frames of an in-game second, you get 0.00. In the next few frames, you get 0.25, and so on all the way to 0.99.
Yes,
His
stonks.
time of 37.61 meant he could lose up to 2 frames before actually losing time and getting a 37.82. On average, you have to hit Hippo on either the first or second frame he opens his mouth on each punch. That is some really precise timing. Now keep in mind, even if you're able to execute that precisely, you only have a 1 in 40 chance of getting the correct pattern from Hippo. Sinister One's fastest time was a 37.97, but in October 2010, a Delicate came through and tied Turk's 37.61, which I mentioned before can't go lower at all. What's crazy is that even with all that randomness and execution, that was still considered one of Turk's easier records to match. With that, the Punch-Out community had managed to take down 3 of Turk's times. But
Just
these
like
3
that.
all had something in common.
You still got
Of
a lot
Turk's
more.
14 records, it was known that 4 of them were at their theoretical limit and couldn't be beaten, only tied. It had been known for years that you couldn't go under 42.00
So did they find something new?
on Glass Joe, under 14.97 on Don Flamenco, and under 37.61 on King Hippo, and all 3 of those times stand as the world records even today. But for most of the remaining fights, the limit on how low humans could go was unknown. Turk's times were incredible, but for most of them, it was at least theoretically possible.
They found something new on Great Tiger.
But in order to do that, you would need to either beat Turk's execution, or get better luck, or both. Enter Mr. Sandman. Turk's Sandman time was 220.00, the slowest of all 14 fights, but that doesn't mean it was his worst. You can't get star punches on Mr. Sandman to deal damage quickly, so even beating him in the first round is hard. We'll get into the actual strategy behind this fight soon.
Yeah,
but in
Sandman, I
2010,
never got.
Sinister One was able to
I never
tie
got
Turk's
past
220.
Sandman.
It seemed like it was just another Turk time down, but then Turk actually
Anything beyond that is just
responded and
like
beat Sinister's time with
mind-blowing.
a claimed 219.48, once again with no video. Sinister would get a 219.97 that wasn't recorded, but he couldn't compete against a 219.48. So Turk was back on top, and his time once again stood unrivaled. Until a guy named Zallard1 got his hands on the game.
Yes, dude! Holy shit! What?
Zallard began playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out seriously in early 2013.
Okay,
One
so
fight
this is
he
a time
gravitated
frame.
to early on was none other than Mr. Sandman. This fight from
2013.
July 2013 shows his strategy to beat Mr. Sandman quickly.
I was still watching
Fights in Punch-Out can be
speedruns,
broken down into phases, with phase 1
but
being up
I wasn't
until
really
the boxer's
following
first
the world
knockdown,
records.
phase 2 being until the second knockdown, and phase 3 being until the TKO. The first phase of the fight involves dodging out of the way of Sandman's rolling jabs and hitting him
Oh,
in the
that's
face.
okay. I don't mind.
You also get hit a couple of times on purpose, and you'll see why later. There's 2 50-50 random delays Sandman could do, and he did one of them, leading to a 120 first
I was like
knockdown.
dropping some
Phase 2 involved
swears
hitting
pretty
Sandman a
hard.
bit more, then a random
The
delay from
previous
Sandman
All Night
before his
America.
Green Light Express pattern. 3 extremely quick
I was
uppercuts
pretty,
that you have to avoid getting hit by.
pretty tilted.
Zallard got the shortest delay from Mr. Sandman and then pressed left up, and left up really quickly in sequence to dodge the Dreamland Express. This allowed him to hit Mr. Sandman in the gut 18 times in a row to deal damage extremely quickly and
Yes,
send him down
sir.
for a second time. Now here's where getting hit comes into
It's
play.
okay though.
It turns out that Mr. Sandman is programmed to do
I added
another
a new
Dreamland Express
emoticon
pattern if
to,
Little Mac gets knocked down at 159 or later into
the
the fight.
demonetization
So a player named
emoticon.
Jack Wedge figured out that by pressing select before the fight to lower your health to half, taking
Emoji.
damage
I keep
early
calling
in
it
the fight,
emoticon.
and then getting knocked down on purpose after Sandman's second knockdown, you can end the fight quickly after he does a second Dreamland Express.
Yes. Fuck yes, dude!
Oh.
Oh my god!
That was a warranted
Holy
F-bomb.
shit!
He did a good thing there.
What the fuck? Oh my god! I can't believe that.
This time from Zallard tied Sinister's 219, but he could still save a second in Phase 1 by not getting the random delay that Sandman gave him. But adding all that luck up across all 3 phases got crazy. He needed neither of Sandman's Phase 1 delays, the shortest delay for the first Dreamland Express, then a good health refill from Mr. Sandman for Phase 3, and the short delay for his last Dreamland Express.
Okay.
That put the odds at 2.34%.
That's low.
But even once Zallard got all of that luck, he also needed to just not mess up.
Yep. And with Mr. Sandman, that's kind of hard. Very hard, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you know the everything like this guy did.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Holy shit, dude.
219
oh my God.
on the dot.
I did it. This is it. I beat him at Turkton.
Dang.
Last, one
must
of
feel
Turk's
pretty good.
times had actually been beaten. Zallard 1 was the guy to do it, and his time was celebrated across the Punch-Out community. It broke new ground, and made Turk seem not invincible for the first time since Sinister came onto the scene in 2010.
Okay, it's getting lit now. It's getting real heated.
To officially beat any of Turk's records. 4 times down, but Turk still had 10 records all to himself.
Yep, that's still a lot.
One of Turk's finest times was his Piston Honda 2 record, 50.97.
He did
this
what on
time was
Honda?
remarkably close to the tool-assisted record for Honda 2, which was 50.25 seconds. A tool-assisted speedrun, or TAS, can create a theoretically perfect time by using save states, slowing down time, and even going frame by frame to enter inputs.
So, wow, come on. TAS with save states would be
but
not
a demonstration
fair.
of the fastest
It's not a
time
real
possible.
TAS.
And Turk was just frames away from matching it. He was able to get it by doing guard manipulation, where you confuse Piston Honda by tapping and releasing up at strategic points to move his guard around so he can't block max punches. It's extremely difficult, and at one point requires a frame-perfect punch to the face while his guard is in a moment of weakness. Matt Turk's time mirrored the theoretical tool-assisted time, probably just losing a bit of time from losing frames from imperfect execution.
Imagine competing with the TAS, though.
Beating Turk's Honda 2 time was nearly impossible, so it stood unrivaled with all of his other records. Meanwhile, in the years following Sinister 1's initial Punch-Out grind, he had focused much of his efforts playing single segment, where you play the game from start to finish and add up your times in each of the 14 fights. He streamed his attempts live on his Twitch channel, and people had gotten used to him speedrunning the full game. But then one day in August 2013, he just started up a stream of Piston Honda 2 world record attempts. Keep in mind, Turk's record is 50.97, and it was impossible to go under 50.25, so there wasn't much room to get a world record. At least, that's what everybody thought.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. That's it. I just beat fucking Taz. Oh my god, I'm holding start so hard right now.
Wow.
I'm holding start more than I've ever held it in my life.
Yes! What does holding start do?
Yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. I just beat the Taz. I just beat the motherfucking Taz. Oh my god. It's gonna be a low 48. 48 flat. Oh
nice.
God,
that's slick.
Oh my god.
It's a sleek time, dude. You beat a TAS, you beat a computer, man.
He had just beaten the theoretically
AI
perfect
get bent.
tool-assisted
AI
speedrun
get
by more
bent.
than 2 seconds. Sinister had just pulled off a fight
Humans
with his
win
own
this
2
day.
hands, faster than anybody had been able to even theoretically figure out with an emulator. What had just happened? Well, unknown to everyone watching his stream, a few days prior, someone had figured out how to beat that theoretical Piston Honda 2 record. His name was McHazard, and after discovering it, he privately messaged Sinister 1 to tell him about his findings. The main issue with the old tool-assisted time was here in Phase 2, where he had to wait a long time before throwing a star punch. Honda normally starts dodging any star punches you throw at him after the third one, but if you wait to throw it until he's doing his appropriately named eyebrow pattern, it'll land and deal damage.
Oh yeah, the eyebrow pattern. I remember using that one back when I was fighting Piston Honda.
The eyebrow pattern began. McHazard figured out a way around that. He discovered that Piston Honda 2 has a bizarre mechanic that few other fighters in the game have: max damage uppercuts. When Honda's guard is down, you can press up and start to throw a star punch uppercut, then let go of up when Honda brings his gloves up. For whatever reason, If performed correctly, then not only can Honda not dodge this punch, but it also deals more damage than a normal star punch.
That's weird.
So, Sinister simply implemented this max damage star punch when he would normally be waiting for the eyebrow pattern in phase 2, and sent him down about 5 seconds faster than normal. Over the following months, McHazard would broaden his search for faster strategies to all 14 fights, and ultimately made a new, faster tool-assisted speedrun of the entire game. It featured improvements to 8 of the 14 fights, meaning 8 fights now had new theoretical load times that humans could try to get closer to. For the past few years, the only times that had been toppled were ones that were already theoretically perfect, or ones that were more obviously imperfect like Mr. Sandman. But with this new tool-assisted speedrun, the horizon expanded so much. McHazard had completely changed the playing field. It was time to see what else these players could do.
Alright, 2014, April. Seems like this is the speedrun month. Everybody
the next big push
plays
to beat
in April.
Matt Turk's times came during 1 week in April 2014, where 3 of Turk's records were about to go down. It's here we see just how important McHazard's task was going to be. Coincidentally though, the first one had nothing to do with his tasks. I mentioned before there was a 4th record Turk had set that was at its theoretical limit. That fight was Great Tiger.
Okay, we already know it can go lower. How low can it go though?
Remember how Don Flamenco has that frame perfect punch to get a star? Well, Great Tiger has 4 of them.
Okay.
After punching Tiger in the face, you dodge out of the way of his jab, then wait until the last frame before he would block and punch him in the face. If you hit the perfect frame, then you get a star punch, before having to repeat this process 3 more times in the first phase. Thankfully, phases 2 and 3 are free. Great Tiger gets up on a 1 count twice, which means
that's pretty nice
star
though.
punch from Little Mac
Skip
will
phase
send him
1 down
automatically. There's no randomness in this fight, and thanks to a couple of timing strategies Zalor discovered to time a couple of the punches late in phase 1, the only difficult part of the fight is the 4 face punches. But keep in mind, you have a 60th of a second to time each of them. Someone just had to grind the fight out until they got the 4 frame perfect punches, and on April 5th, Zalor was able to pull it off. He got a 47.48, tying Matt Turk and the theoretical perfect time.
Dang.
Meanwhile, Sinister One was working on his own project. Matt Turk's Piston Honda 1 time of 42.97 was a bit of a mystery, since it was one of very few fights where he didn't reveal his strategy. However,
dang, he's just keeping it to himself, huh?
Sinister was able to come up with an even better one.
Bad sportsmanship.
Phase 1 was a variation of a strategy Sinister had discovered years prior, using heavy guard manipulation to sneak in punches all over and get stars. Key parts to this phase included landing a gut punch at the start with a 3-frame timing window, sneaking in an extra gut punch toward the end of the phase that had a 25% chance of going through, then not getting blocked at all on the last 3 face punches, which is about 50%.
12.5, dang. Okay.
So a single star punch was enough to send him down right
It's all
away.
RNG now at this point.
At the start of phase 3, Sinister would do a max damage star punch similar to the ones McHazard found on Piston Honda 2, then hit him in the face and do a couple
Are people still speedrunning this game?
With a good health refill from Honda,
or has it been like completely solved?
42-second time and beat Matt Turk by just a little bit. The odds in getting this fight were under 5% from randomness alone, not taking into account the rather difficult execution. Nonetheless, Sinister very quickly got a run to phase 3, but unfortunately the bad refill from Honda meant he had to delay a couple of star punches and get a 43 instead of a 42.
Fuck. I got the bad refill. Yeah, 43 flat. God damn it. I got the bad refill, guys.
Dang, that's painful, dude.
Bad refill.
Sinister was getting really close.
It's out of his control entirely, man.
Of a second away from taking another Turk time down. All he needed was to get that good refill.
He'll get it. He'll get it. I know he will. This video's
quite literally
not even halfway there. He'll get it.
Shouldn't I just quit right now? My head? No, fuck that. Let's do the Von Kaiser IL strat. See if I can do it again. Here we go. Holy fucking shit, dude. I think I just did it.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Just just laid Von Kaiser out flat, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my
Dang, man.
Oh my god.
Little Max goated. Oh yeah, I should be talking like
Oh my god. Oh my
speaking a little bit softer.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sorry, it's hype though, it's hype.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. How?
Okay.
If you recall from before, 35.97 matched Turk's Von Kaiser time.
Yep.
Where did that come from? Well, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out has no level select, and you aren't allowed to use save states to get to whichever fight you want.
Yeah, that's
There is a password
cheaty.
system, but passwords only exist for a handful of the 14 fights.
Mm-hmm.
So the fastest way to get to Piston Honda was to start a new game and beat both Glass Joe and Von Kaiser before getting your one shot at Piston Honda. If it didn't work, you'd have to lose intentionally and then beat Von Kaiser again just to get another shot.
Okay.
Sinister randomly decided to go for this newly discovered Phase 1 strategy that McHazard had found, and it happened to pay off. It involved precisely tapping up at certain moments to manipulate Von Kaiser's guard up so that all of the punches went through. He also had to get a random 50-50 star in Phase 2.
Tapping
and
up
very precisely
what?
duck under a punch in Phase 1 and Phase 3 by double tapping down. He also had to time the first punch
Wow.
in Phase 2 on the first frame possible. In order to get a 35.97, he had to lose no more than a handful of frames across all of those locations. And on literally his first attempt after getting the Phase 1 strat to work, he got all of that.
That's
It was
crazy.
incredible. And a couple of days after that, Sinister was able to
What's
get
the
his
percentage on that? Is he gonna say it? This is in
This is it. This
14,
is it.
2014,
This is
okay.
it. Rip, Turk, you are done. I got 42. Fuck yeah. 0.2 baby. Hell yeah.
Rip Turk,
Hell yeah.
dude.
Get hype.
And with that,
Turk's down,
over
man.
the course of 4 days, thanks to the combined efforts of Sinister, Zallard, and McHazard,
That's another one.
3 of Turk's
Oh, that's
times
3
went down.
more. Okay.
But of course, Matt Turk still held 6 untied records, and the more they played, the more these 6 times seemed ridiculously impressive. Keep in mind that some of the game's top players have been trying for 4 years now, and they were only able to match or beat about half of them. Let's take a look at Turk's Don Flamenco 2 time.
Okay.
123.
Stakes are high.
This one was a bit of a unique
The hard
case.
ones, yes.
Skill-wise,
The good
it was
ones.
actually one of the easiest times in the game. But luck-wise, it was absolutely brutal.
Mm-hmm.
See, the way Dawn 2 works is whenever he's about to throw a punch, you can hit him while he's winding up either in the gut or in the face.
Okay.
On the first punch you throw, and every 7th punch after that, you'll get a guaranteed star. On every punch between, as long as you're holding a star, you have a 1 in 16 chance in getting another star. And believe me, that is horrible from a speedrunning perspective.
Right.
For example, you can theoretically get
That's
3
quite
random stars
bad.
in a row on Dawn 2, which would be great, but your odds in that are 1 in 4,096.
What?
His
That's like a
health refill in
shiny
Phase 2 is
chance.
also random. There's a 1 in 8 chance he gives the lowest health refill, a
In-
3
in a
8
couple
chance he gives the
seconds,
middle
no
refill,
less.
and a 4
Or
in 8
1
chance he gives
second.
the bad refill.
Yeah,
If
2.
you press select before the fight to lower your health to half,
What?
as speedrunners often do on this fight, that also makes his Phase 3 refill random, with just a 1 in 8 chance
Wait, you
he
can
gets
press
up to the
select to
smallest
lower
amount
your
of
health to half?
Why the programmers made Dawn 2 like this is unknown.
What does that do?
It's not like anybody would pay attention to these random stars or refills when casually playing the game. But it leads to some pretty ridiculous fights if you get the luck. The tool-assisted speedrun of Dawn 2 gets 5 random stars and both of the low 1 in 8 refills, achieving a time of under a minute.
They did it in
The odds of getting
Sandman.
those stars and refills is about 1 in
Okay, okay.
6.7 million.
What?
Turk's 123.97 was much slower, but Punch-Out players worked out
I
that
see.
beating it still required
Ah,
odds of
okay. I
about
didn't know
1
you
in
could do that. That's
176.
crazy.
They would need a random star from one of the first 2 opportunities.
Dude,
then the
there's no
middle
way
3
you
and
can
8
get that
refill in
million
Phase 2,
chance. No,
then
no, no,
finally the
no.
1
That's just not
in 8
gonna
low
happen.
refill in Phase 3.
I guess
Someone
people are
just
still
had to grind
speedrunning it
out.
for that
And the
aspect.
guy who did it was a fairly unknown Punch-Out runner named Kananaphone, whose specialty was speedrunning The Legend of Zelda. But he had also done some work in Punch-Out, and for some reason
I
he
like that name.
gravitated toward fighting Dawn 2. And on May 28th, 2014, after hundreds of attempts, he got all of the luck to align.
How?
Fuck yeah. There we go. There we go. Hey, beat Dawn 2.
He had only beaten Turk by
He
one
doesn't
decimal.
sound too excited
but that
about
didn't
it.
matter. Dawn 2 was done, and another of Turk's times had fallen. Matt Turk still had 5 times left. These remaining times had each stood unbeaten for more than half a decade.
Jeez.
In that same length of time, the Ocarina of Time record had been lowered by 55 minutes. Super Metroid had been lowered by 5 minutes. And Super Mario Bros. Had been lowered by, well, 2 seconds.
That's still
but the
big.
Fact that even
That's still
serious
big.
efforts from several of the world's top Punch-Out players hadn't been able to break these 5 times was just extraordinary. One of the most brutal times remaining was Turk's Bald Bull 1 fight. It featured a combination of crazy luck, really precise timings, and the need for persistence. Turk said it took him over 1,000 attempts to achieve this time. Keep in mind, to get an attempt at Bald Bull, you have to put in the password for Don Flamenco 1, then beat him, King Hippo, and Great Tiger.
And then Bald Bull.
It took him a really long time to get his 58.99. The way he did it was by simply attempting to replicate the tool-assisted fight as closely as he could. And it was a brutal strategy indeed. It involved needing 3 random 50-50 stars throughout the fight, 2 specific patterns from Bald Bull, and numerous frame-perfect or close to frame-perfect punches throughout. The odds worked out to just a 2.3% chance, or about 1 in 43. There's actually been some confusion over what Turk's exact time was, initially being reported as a 57.99, but years later being changed to a 58.99.
How does that happen?
This time just seemed brutal to beat. And then McHazard came along and changed everything. In his tool-assisted speedrun, one of the 8 fights that McHazard improved was Bald Bull 1. And a few months later, Zallard used it to do attempts to beat Turk's 58.99. McHazard's Phase 1 was discovered by Martin Charlebois 15 years before his task came out.
Okay.
It involved alternating face punches to get stars and using star punches into his rolling jabs. It was easy, it had no randomness, and it always got Bull down at 17 seconds with 1 star. Phase
Seems
2
pretty
was a bit
solid.
tougher. You need a 50-50 random star at the start of the phase, then land a 2-frame punch just as Bull is lowering his guard and get another random star just after. You then need a 25% pattern where Bull throws more rolling jabs and can send him down with 3 stars in your inventory. For Phase 3, Zallard used a slightly safer version of McHazard's fight. To pull it off, you need the 75% pattern without rolling jabs, then depending on his pattern after, potentially need to land a frame-perfect star punch after his uppercut. That's a 1/60th of a second window to time it. Across all 3 phases,
Frame
that works
perfect.
out to odds of about 1 in 21, about twice as good as Turk's fight, and the execution was a bit easier too. So, Zallard set out to improve Turk's time, and on June 22nd, 2014, he came through and got a 57.00.
Okay.
Beating Turk by nearly a full second.
That's crazy.
Keep
a
in
whole
mind,
second.
though,
But
McHazard's task
what-
time
okay.
was 55.25, so although Turk was off of his task by about 0.15, Zallard was slower than his by almost 2 full seconds. That's how much McHazard's strat was able to help.
Sheesh.
For Bald Bull 2, it was once again McHazard to the rescue. Turk achieved his time of 121.82 by landing extremely random punches called bulldozers. When Bull's guard is down, if you hit him in the face but let go of up while the punch is going off, it's possible the punch will get through his guard and hit him for a star.
Called a bulldozer,
Problem
right?
is, when I say possible, I mean it has a 1 in 16 chance of actually going through. It was possible to beat Matt Turk's time using 2 bulldozers and getting a specific pattern from Bull after, but the odds in it were over 1 in 1,000. So McHazard found a way around it.
That's still not as
When
bad as the
Bull's guard is
million.
up, he found you can punch him in the gut and tap up while the punch is going off to potentially sneak the punch through his guard. It was called a misdirected gut punch, and you could do it whenever you'd normally do a bulldozer. And rather than a 1 in 16 chance in going through, the misdirected gut punch had a 1 in 4 chance.
Better.
So instead
Much,
of odds
much,
of over
much
1
better.
in 1,000 of beating Turk's time, the odds were only about 1 in 64. That was enough to get Sinister to start grinding to beat it. The execution wasn't too hard.
I would
the
too.
two rolling jab counters
Dang.
at the start were the hardest part, and they each had a 3-frame window. On July 5th, 2014, Sinister One took down Matt Turk's 11th world record.
World record! World fucking record, dude! Yes! Fuck yes. 120.82.
Got another
Thanks
one.
to McHazard,
Another
both
one.
of the Bald Bull records went down in
Okay,
the span of
2.
about 2 weeks.
All right,
Matt
Soda,
Turk now only had 3
Macho,
untied records
and
to his name.
Tyson are left.
Soda Popinski, Super Macho Man, and Mike Tyson. These 3 records had stood the test of time. These 3 records had stood through thousands of attempts from top players in the world. These 3 records stood head and shoulders above each of the other 11 records Matt Turk had set. To see why, let's take a look at that Super Macho Man time. 48.82.
Execution was
about this fight,
spotless.
there's a password that you can put in that sends you straight there. That made it
That's
so you could do
good.
a lot of attempts really
Very
quickly.
nice.
The bad news, the execution was really hard, and the
These 3
luck
records
was the
could
worst
beat
of
you
all
up so
14
hard you would want to
fights.
quit.
Let's break it down. Macho's usual pattern
Yeah,
is
for
to throw
real, man.
5
It's like-
punches before standing still
Literally.
for a while in the build-up to his mini-spin pattern, where he spins around quickly and tries to punch you. For the first 5 punches of the fight, the first, second, fourth, and fifth punches all need to be uppercuts for Turk's strategy to work. So, Turk's strategy was to
It's
raise his
RNG
guard
City,
and punch him
man.
in the gut, then intercept his first uppercut with a punch to the face before he ducks down. His second uppercut is then taken care of by raising Macho's guard to hit him in the gut again, then hitting him in the face before he ducks down. Punches 3, 4, and 5 are cancelled before he can throw them by hitting him in the gut. Then Macho stands still for his mini-spin pattern. Turk unleashed a barrage of max damage star punches and punches to the face and gut, all while moving his guard around by pressing and releasing the up button at strategic times. In order to get all the punches in needed to knock him down, Macho needs to stand still for as long as possible, which is only about a 1 in 4 chance. So, altogether, not counting attempts missed for execution, there was just a 1 in 34 chance of getting out of the first phase of the fight.
Just the first
For
phase too. Wow.
Macho
Okay.
once again needs to stand still long
That's
enough
absurd.
to sneak in enough punches
I-
and uppercuts, and 3 stars need to be
Doesn't
in your
make me
inventory
wanna
by the
run this
time Macho
game.
backs up. That bumps the odds up to just over 1 in 90. The execution of
okay.
sneaking each punch in also needs to be tight enough for the clock to not roll over to 37 seconds before beginning a spin pattern. And to give you an idea of how hard that execution is, these are the inputs that need to be done to sneak in all of those hits.
I assume
Macho's
they're
guard
going
is
by
in
the they're
transition.
just going by
So
the
you begin the phase
game's
by pressing
record,
up
not
and B to throw
actual
a face punch, but must release up while the punch is being thrown, so Macho doesn't raise his guard
timings
to
of their
walk in.
own, I guess.
Then, the uppercut is done by pressing up and start but releasing up right after Macho brings his guard up so it does max damage. Then, a technique Turk invented called the Dizzy Destroyer is performed.
The
You tap
Dizzy
up,
Destroyer.
then
I like
immediately
it.
release it and throw
Clever.
a gut punch.
Very clever.
Then press up and B to throw a face punch but let go of up while the punch is going off so Macho lowers his guard and the punch can hit his face. Finally, one more gut punch is snuck in by tapping up to bring Macho's guard up, then pressing B to throw the gut. That's a lot of inputs, and it's all performed right here at the start of Phase 2.
Perfect so
Then,
far.
Macho backs up to go into his spin pattern. In Macho's spin pattern, he spins around between 3 and 8 times before stopping for you to land your star punch. The clock stays frozen this whole time, but in
Which
order
is
to throw
weird.
your star punch fast enough, you need to know when he stops instead of doing another dodge. The 2 ways to do this were, 1, to listen for the last spin punch, which is slightly higher pitched than all the rest. Or 2, stare at the clock, and then as soon as it starts moving again, throw the star punch.
I would do that
Phase
one.
3 is a
That
repeat
one
of
seems
Phase 2,
easier
except
than
instead
audio
of needing the long
cues.
delay before a spin pattern, you need the short delay, since Macho gets up with less health the second time and doesn't need to be hit as much. That pushes the odds to about 1 in 181 in getting the luck needed to beat Macho in 48 seconds like Turk did.
Oh
Not to
man.
mention the precise, tight, and essentially flawless execution needed the whole way through. So we're looking at odds of about 0.5%, and execution harder than just about any fight in the game. Who would be crazy enough to try to top that?
Who would?
Well,
I want to
Zallard
know.
won, of course.
We're a little over
He gets up.
halfway.
I'm like, okay, Star Punch.
Is he gonna get this? I mean, he has
And
to.
he's just like, nope.
In the middle of 2014, Zallard began doing attempts to beat Turk's 48.82. He was a veteran of the game at this point, so he saw results very quickly, getting times of 50 and 49 in July and August, respectively. These
Dang,
fights both
just
lost
for
time in
1
phase 2
second.
because the clock ticked
Or
over to
one
37
schmecken, I
before the
guess.
spin pattern, meaning his execution was a little too slow. But hundreds of attempts later, that 48 was still untouchable. Zallard realized that tying Turk's time would be hard enough, but actually getting under a decimal of 0.82 was going to be essentially impossible unless he added in something that Turk didn't do.
Which
so that's what he
is?
decided to do. He would assume that Macho would stop spinning on the third spin punch of phase 3, allowing him to throw the uppercut faster since he didn't have to wait for the audio or visual cue.
Okay.
This didn't guarantee a time under 0.82, but it at least gave him a better shot. Unfortunately,
sense.
it made the luck needed even worse. Macho has
Wait,
just a
what?
5 in 16 chance of stopping on the third spin punch, so the odds of the entire fight were now over 1 in 500.
Ew.
Zallard
What?
streamed some of his attempts to beat Turk's time, but
That's
most of the attempts
absurd.
just looked like this. This 48.82
Oh, that
was
sucks.
legendary.
Just
Zallard
resetting
threw
immediately.
attempt after attempt at Macho, but it wasn't happening. He had to hit punch after punch, be precise in every location, and wait for 1 in 500 odds. It didn't look like it was happening. And then, Zallard got this attempt past phase 1.
Okay. Oh my god, a 25 with a star?
How did that happen?
That's fucking crazy.
Tell me something, Salt. I need to know.
Okay. Because I got that 25, that saved it.
He's going for the hit. He got it.
Holy shit, dude!
He got it.
my God.
Did he match Turk?
Tie it.
Looks like he did.
Tie it.
As he sat there waiting for the time, he was praying that it was fast enough to tie Turk's .82. But he knew there was a slim chance he had gone even faster and gotten a .61.
Oh yeah.
All he could do now was wait for the fade out and see the blue screen.
Longest 5 seconds of his life. He got it.
Oh my god! It's over! It's
Wow.
fucking over.
How many months did he do that for? Like 3 or 4?
A 48.48.
Wow.
Turk's time wasn't tied.
It was
wasn't
beat.
edged out. It was thoroughly beaten by Zallard 1.
It was beat.
1 in 500 odds
Straight up beat.
and Matt Turk now only had 2 untied records to his name. This 213 on Mike Tyson was, by a long shot, the hardest fight to pull off out of all 14.
No kidding.
On Don Flamenco 1, Turk hit a frame-perfect punch. On Great Tiger, Turk had to land 4 frame-perfect punches. To get
Tyson,
his 213
I'm guessing
Tyson,
like 32.
Turk had to land 20 frame-perfect punches.
Okay, that's pretty. Oh, that's a lot.
Tyson's pattern is to throw uppercuts for the first minute and a half of the fight. You can hit him twice after each one.
Yeah,
The
20.
first one
That's
deals
even
5
worse.
damage as long as it's from the same side of the screen that Tyson threw from, and the second one normally deals 1 damage no matter what.
Good gravy.
However,
20.
if you delay the second punch to the last frame before he would block it, it deals 5 damage instead of 1. That's a frame-perfect punch.
What?
You have a 60th of a second to time it. And for the first phase of the fight, literally all you're doing is landing frame-perfect punch after frame-perfect punch. Tyson begins the fight with 96 health. Since he could deal 10 damage on each punch Tyson throws, that means Tyson must throw 10 punches for you to be able to send him down the first time, and you need to be frame perfect on 9 of them to get an optimal first knockdown.
Jeez,
Even if
man.
you hit the 9 frame perfect punches though, Tyson's pattern largely determines what time you get. he can randomly delay for an in-game second between certain punches, or potentially even do a long delay called the 8-second delay, which immediately kills an attempt. In Turk's 213,
an 8-second
he got
delay.
a pattern from Tyson where he flat out didn't delay at all.
Wow.
A pattern that was only about 3.5%
That's what they want,
likely
big time.
and led to a first knockdown time of 54 seconds. For the second phase,
That's what they
he gets
need.
up with 56 health. That means 6 punches from Tyson, and you need to be frame perfect on 5 of them. Tyson could give random delays here too, so what's important is that you get Tyson to throw that 6th uppercut before he switches his pattern from uppercuts to hooks at 130. As long as the uppercut comes out before 130, it's all good, even if the knockdown comes a few seconds later since you have to punch him down. Turk got 1 delay from Tyson in phase 2, but thanks to his perfect phase 1, it led to a blazing fast 128 second knockdown.
Jeez.
In phase 3, Tyson switches to throwing hooks. If you wait to the last 60th of a second before hitting him after he throws a hook, that single punch will deal 5 damage. If you're early, you'll have to punch him twice for 4 damage total, and if you're late, you'll get blocked and deal no damage.
Ooh.
These frame-perfect punches are generally regarded as tougher to hit than the uppercut ones. Tyson gets up with 40 health for phase 3, so 8 frame-perfect punches would be a perfect phase 3. Turk hit 6 frame-perfect punches and got a bit of a slow pattern from Tyson, but it was enough to set a world record of 213. This 213 stood apart from his other records in a way. Its legacy reached far past his other 13 times, and for years it was just this impossibly fast time that the top players couldn't even get close to. Not only did it land 20 frame-perfect punches, but the pattern he got from Tyson was just ridiculous. He achieved this time in December 2007, with knockdown times of 54, 128, and 213. As of mid-2014, nobody else had ever gotten under 55 for the first knockdown or 129 for the second knockdown. Turk not only was able to get that 54 and 128, but then capitalized on it in phase 3 and played almost perfectly. Of course, other top players fought Tyson years later, but their best efforts came up short. In February 2011, Sinister One set his long-standing personal best of 219. He got a second knockdown of 132 thanks to a slower Tyson pattern, and then hit 4 frame-perfect hits in phase 3 to end up with his time. For years, that was the fastest
What I'm
time
wondering
of
is why
video.
they're going over Tyson
Then,
before
in
the
April 2014,
Is this the last one they're
Zalem
going
got a
after?
217 with a 133 second knockdown. 6 frame-perfect hits in phase 3 led to the fast time. But still,
I thought there was still
Turk's time
Soda
from
Pop.
7 years prior was 4 seconds faster. They couldn't touch it. It stood alone. But then, in July 2014, Sinister One decided
Well, there was no strategy. Okay.
Nearly all of Turk's records had fallen by that point, but his 213 was still standing. Sinister had 2 viable paths to beating it. The first was the long shot, where he would get the second knockdown by 133, which didn't require too much luck, then hit all 8 frame-perfect hits in phase 3. Hitting all 8 frame-perfect hooks in phase 3 could save 5 or more seconds over Turk's phase 3, meaning his phase 3 pattern essentially didn't matter. Hitting all 8 frame-perfect hits guaranteed he'd beat Turk, and could potentially beat him by several seconds.
I reckon that's what he did.
But
I hear
of
the
course,
music.
hitting all 8 was ridiculously hard, and had only been done a handful of times in the game's history over several years. So, he had another plan. The second method was what Sinister was aiming for. Getting a first knockdown closer to 130, then getting a better pattern from Tyson in phase 3 and hitting 6 or 7 frame perfects like Turk did. He essentially just had to match Turk's execution, then get better luck at the end of the fight, and would end up with a time like 211 or 212. Sinister's personal best was a 219. Over the course of a few months in 2014, he put in thousands of attempts to beat Turk and get a 212 on Tyson. Here's how it went.
Thousands. And, I mean, don't you have to get to Mike Tyson? Don't you have to put in the code and get there too? I mean, we saw it on other characters, but wait, there might be a code for Tyson, isn't there?
Yay! PB!
That'd make it a lot easier, at least. I would hope there would be one.
Wow, 216, dude. Holy shit. I just beat Zaller.
The only way to fight Tyson is a code. Oh, that's right.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, that was almost a 54. Yes! Yes, dude. Oh my god. PB. Alright, at least I got a PB.
PB? Let's go. Is that a Polybius Arcadia reference?
I tied Turk at least, baby. I tied him. I tied him. I tied him. I tied him. I tied him.
That's hype.
Sinister had tied Turk's legendary 213, but he wasn't satisfied. He didn't want to match Turk.
You want to
wanted
beat a man? Yes,
It
sir.
was 212 or bust.
How much more grinding did that take? What an insane amount, I'd imagine. Here's the day. Here's where it all comes together.
On September 6th, 2014, the Punch-Out community woke up to this.
Hey.
A 210, not a 212. Achieved by
210?
Zallard, not Sinister. While all eyes were on Sinister, Zallard had quietly
Excuse
been
me?
doing attempts in the background. His personal best was a 216, 3 seconds behind Sinister, but on one magical attempt, he dropped it by 6 seconds after landing all 8 frame-perfect hits off of a 132. It was the first time Zallard had ever hit all 8 in Phase 3.
That's nuts.
The 213 was done. Zallard was the new Tyson champion.
Yow.
And Turk only had one untied record to his name.
Soda.
Soda Popinski in 46.48. What was it about this fight that made it stand so long? Why did it outlast Dawn 2?
I want to know
with his
too.
absurd
What
random
was
stars? Why did it outlast Macho with the 1 in 500 pattern for the 48? Why did it outlast the 20 frame perfect punches on Mike Tyson?
That's the question. That's
The
a
answer is
burning
actually
question,
pretty
man.
Simple. Nobody had any idea how Turk did it. Yeah, while Sinister and Zallard were spending months trying to beat each of Turk's 14 records, this one always just stood in the background. It was like a bad itch they just couldn't scratch. For all of the other 13 records, they at least had a path to beating them. They knew what he did and they knew how they could improve over it. For Soda Popinski, they had no idea. And since there was no video to go with it, they actually thought it could be a bogus time.
Really? Turk might
Let's
be
look at the fight
lying, but
itself.
nah, I don't think
Beating
so.
Soda fast takes advantage of a bizarre glitch-like mechanic. When Soda throws an uppercut, if you press down to block or duck, Soda freezes in place.
What?
You're free to hit him in the gut when he does, and the star you get from that punch will automatically knock him down no matter what. So you just do that once in each phase to beat him very quickly. Soda is also very random. He always starts each phase with 2 hooks, but then he only has a 75% chance of doing the uppercut pattern you need to beat him quickly.
Okay.
He can also randomly delay before the uppercut, with only a 25% chance he does the shortest delay. So you'd counter each of Soda's first 2 hooks, then duck and hope Soda does the fastest uppercut, freeze him in place to get the star.
He's confused
then
why
cancel
you're
his next
blocking,
uppercut
hence
and
the
use star to
pause.
send him down.
Oh.
And if you did that in each phase, your time would be 49 seconds, 3 seconds behind Turk. You couldn't cancel his hooks any faster. You couldn't force a faster pattern. A 46 was just too fast. And so, long after each of Turk's other 13 records were beaten, this one stood, and stood, and stood.
Till when? When did it go down?
And then, McHazard came to the rescue. By early 2015, Zallard was very interested in finally taking Turk's last time down, so he asked McHazard for some help in figuring out how. McHazard pointed out that there were aspects of the tool-assisted speedrun for Soda that could probably be utilized in a real-time run. Namely, getting the frozen punch for a star quicker. The old process was holding down, then waiting for his uppercut, then having him freeze and punch him in the gut. With McHazard's method, you could press down, then assume he does the shortest delay and press B to gut punch, then press down while the punch is going off to freeze him in place. This works to get the star just the same, and it saves about 2 seconds, meaning phases could
Just enough
potentially
time.
be just 15 to 16 seconds long.
Sure.
And as it turns out, this is likely the method Turk used to get his time. The problem was, even with this strategy, beating Turk's time would be incredibly tough. You need both uppercuts and the shortest delay for each phase of the fight, which works out to odds of 1 in 151. The execution was tricky too, since the input of gut punching then tapping down was very precise. And what's more, Turk's time of 46.48 was very optimized for this strategy, meaning his execution was probably really tight. But at least Zallard had a strategy now. On January 24th, 2015, he did attempts on Soda, with low expectations given the hard execution and 1 in 151 odds. But on attempt number 8, he was able to get out of phase 1.
15! We got one.
Should be enough time here. Total attempts 7. Pretty good so far.
Okay.
For the day.
Alright, What?
Wait a minute. Okay.
What? What?
Got a 46.
What?
You got a 46.
Alright. Okay.
4682. He got it.
By some miracle, it had
He
taken
definitely got it.
Zallard
Wow.
just 8 attempts to get 1 in 150 odds.
Wild.
But this time fell short of Turk by half a second.
Wait, I thought he made it.
And as Zallard
Oh,
kept
oh
playing,
no.
he realized that Turk's 46.48 seemed
My
to
bad, I
have better
screwed up on that
execution
one.
than he could get with the strategy he was doing. A high 46 seemed way more likely than a mid 46. So, he had reached a dead end. But just a few days later, someone found something huge. His name was Jack Wedge, and he had played the game alongside Turk more than a decade prior, at one point holding the Bald Bull 1 world record.
In
He had come back
2004.
all these years later to share a new strategy he had just discovered, the screwdriver. After canceling Soda's first 2 hooks, you could hold down a right dodge, then press B and then down to hit him in the gut right as Matt comes back to the center. This right dodge wasted the exact number of frames so that the gut punch hit Soda on the first frame possible to make the strategy
Okay,
work,
that's pretty clever.
guaranteeing the fastest phase possible. With this, Zallard knew he had a legitimate shot at beating Turk. He did more attempts to see what he could get, and on January
53
29th,
attempts right now. It's 54.
he got this.
15.
Oh fuck.
KO.
Oh my god,
TKO?
dude. Is that it? Is that it?
Ah, look at this.
Holy shit.
When Sinister 1 started to run this game in 2010, he had no idea what was in store for the future. Matt Turk's records were just too good. To quote himself, they had little to no chance at even sniffing some of those times. Instead, over the next 5 years, this is what the community accomplished.
That's it. That's it. That's it. I just beat the fucking Taz. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, montage time.
This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it.
World record. World fucking record, dude. Yes.
Yes! Holy shit, dude! Oh my god.
Yes!
Holy shit. No fucking way. Yes! Holy shit, it's fucking done. It's fucking done, dude. Yes! 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 Yes!
Okay.
Yes.
On the way up
Yes!
to Tyson.
Yes! Fuck yes! It's over, dude. That's it. That is it.
And Soda Man is gone. And we've reached pretty much the end of the video, guys. Well, that's pretty good. That was pretty good. Isn't there a part 2? There definitely has to be a part 2.
And with that,
right.
all 14 of Matt Turk's legendary times.
I know
had
there's
been
more
tied
Mike
or
Tyson
beaten.
stuff.
It took half a decade, but thanks to the combined efforts of Adelicott, Jack Wedge, Cananophone, McHazard,
Yeah, they're very
Sinister
good.
One, and Zalak
They're
One,
really good.
this monumental task had been
I'd have to say.
accomplished. In the years since, nearly every world record you've seen in this video has been broken. There's been huge advancements in strategy and improvements in execution as well. So,
Dang.
let's jump forward
10
in
months
time.
ago? Okay.
Take a look at how
Not even that
today's
long ago.
records chalk up to Matt Turk's times. Thanks for watching.
I don't think I can watch it tonight though. But I will clip this. Let's see. 423. Okay. One moment, guys. Oh, I think I gotta go through this stream a bit more. Come on, give me the timestamps. Quick break, guys, quick break. While I try to find this right time here. Found it. Okay, creating. All right. New video up too, just to, you know, make sure this one gets uploaded. Free content. Thanks for the idea. Hopefully people can watch that tomorrow. And hopefully get some good views, some good traction. Although I'm going to be done for today. I'm going to be done for today, guys. I hope to see ya next time. Tomorrow, probably. I'm sure I'll be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully. So I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a good day. It's been PB.